Okay, we got to start this fucking
Funniest fucking podcast, too.
Okay,
dude.
okay, here we go. Welcome to Trash Talk.
Ah,
Trash talk.
I'm lame.
Yeah, we're fucking lame and we do that.
We have a special guest.
We have a special guest.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Introduce yourself.
Oh, yeah. First and last name, everything? Or what?
Whatever you feel comfortable.
First name.
Tell us your alias
Just
if that's
first
what
What's
it's at.
your rap name?
My rap name?
Yeah.
however
Little Smoky.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that throughout the night, though.
That's what I want you to call me,
You're
actually.
now being referred to as the Cabinetmaker.
No.
That sounds like a really shitty
Dude, that
villain.
sounds like a... No, that sounds like one of those... It sounds like
A
an
slur?
action movie where he's like an ex-CIA
Oh, yeah.
operative and he just comes in and like just fucks everybody up.
Yeah,
like the beekeeper.
but
The
it-
beekeeper,
but
yeah.
The
But it could be more
bricklayer.
like humble.
Bricklayer. That just dude takes huge dumps.
I think there's literally a movie called
You
The
could-
Bricklayer.
No.
It could be like
I
a
think so. I
Oh,
think it's on.
God.
some
yeah.
sort of killer though, where you like just make people into cabinets. It's all like a psychological.
No, they find the
horror
bodies and they're
where
very
I-
I'm
nice.
I like-
stuck in a cabinet.
Make it out of their bones
Oh yeah.
and skin it with
Bone
their
cabinet.
skin.
Well, the skin's
Well, that's
gotta be
not a
like
cab anymore.
the
That's just a
layers or
box.
something.
I had 2 of those. Fuck. Nothing special about that. A bone skin box. Psh.
You're building,
Yeah, but, like,
you're building a
skinned
whole
with human
cabinet
skin.
set. Every new kill is a new cabinet.
Oh, I see.
Kitchen
I see
never
what you're saying.
ends, and you start building like outside
That,
cabinets and
getting
stuff.
the color right on that is not going to work. That's
What color
really
on what?
inconsistent. It's going to look like patchwork and shit. I mean, if you try to stain that, it's just not going to take. 'Cause
No,
you have
it's
different
fine.
base layers.
They just look oddly different. Cabinets can be different, man. I don't know. I'm not the cabinet maker.
That does sound very ominous for some. Oh, God,
Don't
the
let-
cabinet
I
maker's
can't talk
coming
about
from-
all that. You said, we can't incriminate ourselves.
Okay.
Anyway,
I like turtles.
he's got this fucking soundboard that made Jaws drops. Make no fuck. Oh, you've heard him. You've heard him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mike,
They're fun though.
Michael, that's my
You
name.
want to be referred to as Michael.
No,
Who's
you can call
Mike?
me Mike. Yeah, Mike.
I think. Oh, I thought. I thought of Matt.
Well, see, I didn't know. I might have said Mike, but we called him Michael.
Did you?
I think so. And then you were like, it's Mike. I'm like, oh shit.
I just
But
said
you're
don't.
Michael.
I just said don't call me Mikey.
But you
well, you should have
Mikey?
said that.
Yeah, literally like anything.
I don't think I ever did
Okay.
that.
it is- Okay. I have Mike on.
I
here.
might. I haven't known who done that, but doesn't matter.
Who?
So
Huh?
Dan, yeah, Dan.
How-
Dan
how-
used to.
how is the new house?
Crowded.
Because of the kid?
Well, my family. So I bought it from my aunt and uncle, and they
Oh,
still live
yeah.
there. But they live with us
Oh no.
because they're building a house.
Wait. Your
How long is that house taking? 'Cause-
your aunt and uncle?
Oof.
Yeah. No,
No,
this actually,
no.
honestly,
Some stranger. No, aunt and
Well,
uncle.
I didn't know. Was it
fuck?
yours or your wife's aunt?
no, mine.
Okay, that's why I was trying to clarify.
Yeah.
So
It's my aunt and uncle.
your uncle
And aunt
Aunt and uncle.
Okay.
It's all one word.
Well-
aunt and uncle. Aren't you from the Midwest?
and uncle.
Yeah, but which is which? Which one's your blood?
My aunt.
Oh, okay.
So it's great, actually. Honestly, I make it sound ominous, but no, they're really great.
Yeah,
They're great people. They're good people.
But you want them out of your house?
No, the whole thing was like we knew what we were getting into, like trying to close on the house early and get in
Yeah.
there as fast as we could. And
So let me ask you this: have you gotten to walk around naked in your house at all yet?
Yeah, you have a Donald
no,
Duck it.
Semi-naked?
Ducked it. Donald ducked it.
No, I didn't know
Even
Winnie the
just,
Pooh.
just
no.
underwear?
No.
No Winnie the Poohs? No shirts even off?
Shirts off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can Mickey Mouse it. Then
yeah. I can
okay.
Mickey Mouse it
With suspenders?
sometimes.
not all the time.
You have a pair of suspenders, though.
I
tell
do.
me. Yeah.
Mickey Mouse.
You look like a guy that has a bow tie.
Hey,
I do.
hey, Lane, you're about to get
I do too,
Bernsteined.
though. I do too.
I had it because
A
I
what?
bought it.
You're about to get Bernsteined or Mandela'd.
Why?
He doesn't have suspenders.
Mickey Mouse doesn't?
Mickey Mouse doesn't have suspenders. But you always remember him with
Yeah, 'cause
fucking
he has
suspenders.
buttons on, though, or something, right?
Those are nipples.
Are they his nipples?
No. He's got buttons on his shorts and gloves.
No, didn't the
I
original...
think it's just the buttons on the gloves.
Didn't
yeah.
the
Or no, the buttons
original-
on the shorts, and it makes you think that it was, but it
Oh,
wasn't.
okay. Didn't the original
Steamboat Willie?
Steamboat Willie had overalls?
Yeah,
Suspenders.
possibly.
Something.
The one
straps.
that
You're gonna have a
entered
naked
public
rat
domain.
out there in the 40s, you know? You can't have a naked rat out there.
Stop saying naked rat.
Why?
I don't know why it's bothering
Is
me.
it turning you on?
Yes. Hey, no, don't be calling me out.
Nope,
Yeah.
no suspenders,
That
man.
shit. No suspenders.
It's the buttons.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Those
well,
goofy fucking. Why does he have two?
I don't
his
think that's a
eyes-
Mandela effect.
He has eye pants.
I think that's just the way you perceive things, like an optical illusion or something.
But why does he
you
have
know?
buttons on each side of his hip? That doesn't make any sense. These buttons, his pants
Maybe
piss
it's-
me off.
Maybe
his
it's
pants
like,
are pissing me off.
There's like a tie. You know, you like kind of button both of them.
I don't. Sure, like a Manila envelope. You got the wire that goes around.
Like sometimes girls have those two like little dangly balls.
I mean, most of the ones I date
Don't.
well, see, I finished my sentence.
Like on their pants, they have the drawstring, and
they
sometimes
do
will
have balls.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. You finished my sentence. I didn't. I said I finished my. Whatever. I was making a joke about trannies. Then you
Did you
joked me,
explain it?
which means you're a homophobe.
Oh no.
By the transitive property of social justice warriors. I don't know. Yeah, that's a joke. It's a joke. I don't date anybody. Oh, all right.
How do you feel about this?
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Oh yeah.
Sorry, just knee jerk reaction.
Oh, did that cut it out for you?
Satan's at work here.
Yeah.
I
Maybe.
don't know what's going on with that thing.
Either way.
You like hit the button and I just.
Satan. Wait,
Okay.
did you hear the Hail Satan part?
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, good. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
hope we just randomly scream Hail Satan at you.
Hail Satan.
So you're saying this fucked it up?
Snap.
Pushing
I
things?
just think
Oh, you do.
I think the board moved. No,
So see,
I think it's important to note.
fun? Seriously?
seriously.
Huh?
Let's try something else.
There you go. Switch the.
We should note to our listener that we are at my house now, and my dogs are
Oh, yeah.
much quieter, but they are very aggressive, as in they want pets all the time.
Yeah. You've heard the dogs
What side?
in the podcast, or the cat even recently. Oh, okay.
no, but the house is going good though.
Oh yeah.
The house is going good.
So
It's huge.
Finished.
Yeah, I don't have to do a thing other than remodel. Like
I don't do anything except all the work you could possibly do to an existing structure.
I'm gonna need some.
yeah, yep. Yeah, I did that. I did that to myself.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah. No, the house is great. When I say remodel, it's like refinish, right? Paint the walls. There's some cabinetry that I want to redo.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's the
New countertops
cabinets are
and stuff?
dated. The cabinets are dated, but they're perfectly fine and functional.
Yeah.
I mean, back when this house was built in 1988, it was high end.
1988, high end.
High end. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
the
my
hou-
uncle is very handy.
All right, that's nice. The house I live in is definitely over 100 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess for like this area, it's pretty relatively new. Because the
I
house
would
I
think
moved from
that's
was
assuming.
1960.
I feel like this one's got to be around then too.
Around 1988? Well, my house was built in 1960, and it's like
You
my old
said
house.
88.
My new house.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Old house, 60.
Yeah.
New
Okay,
house,
okay.
88.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's really nice. I'll have to have you over.
Definitely. Yeah.
Sure.
Like you said, a fire pit.
I do. And a fire. Yeah, we got a fire pit.
Yeah. We have a fire pit as well, but
It's just like one of those metal ones you sit on the ground, but
okay. Ours is like it's like a hole in the concrete, and there's all these bricks around it. It's all knocked over right now because of the fucking dogs and
it sounds way nicer than one.
my garden. It is nice. I have a pretty cool backyard. You should have came for one of the football parties.
I meant to, and then
It's fine.
I don't know what
we
happened.
We didn't have one this year either too, which is kind of bummer. Might have a New Year party.
really,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
Or some sort of Friendsgiving yet. We'll see.
I gotta see what the ladies got planned, and then we'll see. I don't know. I mean, like, we probably want to host stuff.
You're a hoster for the new house.
Oh,
you,
yeah.
You haven't had a party new house.
No, we had our friends over for like a brief get together a couple weeks ago, but like I said, like with my aunt and uncle, and then like me and the kid. I mean, the house is big, but it's still just. I don't want to overwhelm them. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
socially.
You don't want to walk around naked with other people.
Yeah, I
Don't
mean,
put
I
words in his
do.
mouth.
I do.
Because I just wanted to say
I just
that.
don't think that they would appreciate.
No, they
that.
definitely would. I gotta walk around in my boxers.
Fuck him, it's your house.
I recently realized what a great
Own it.
feeling that is again.
Yeah,
What,
when you
with
can
my-
walk
with my
around just
girlfriend.
swing and ding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Weren't
like-
you swinging dong at your old place? What the fuck?
Well, yeah, in my apartment, but then I moved in with my girlfriend, and I really didn't do that, you know?
What? Why?
I don't know. Well, I mean, like, I do it upstairs, you know, but not, like, in the living room. And then when I was like icing my leg and stuff, I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna take my pants off, you know? And then like I'd get up to stretch or do
So you haven't
anything.
claimed the house yet. That's still Alex's house.
Oh, I have now.
I mean, yeah, you got to walk every room with your cock out. But this is mine.
Well, I've
This is
definitely
mine?
ran downstairs butt naked before.
Did you recently bought a house?
No, my girlfriend bought the house.
Oh.
a while ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah. Probably like
Oh,
8
whatever.
or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, our house doesn't have a whole lot of window coverings. Like,
Well,
I got a big.
way to
dining,
meet your neighbors.
I got a
What does
big,
that
and they got nice neighbors. They would see everything.
Wait, can you see your
Yeah.
house from my house?
No.
Damn.
But what you don't have?
Because I got a telescope I can buy.
Can't get blinds or something.
Well, like the
I'm a spy on
dining
your
room
penis.
has like 2 big windows and like looks like a French door, but only one of the doors open, so it's not really a French door.
Okay. Fake French door.
Fake French door.
poser door. Fucking.
Well, fucking remodel that shit.
yeah. Make
That's
that
not
door
what I want
swing.
remodeled. Dude, French doors suck. They do. They leak.
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah,
it
that's
looks,
the outside. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you
Build
have
a patio on the outside.
I mean, what if someone comes to your house and they go, I cannot wait to open these double French doors to see my friend. And they go to pull, and they go, wait a minute, there's no handle over here. And then you just blue balled your friend trying to see your double doors. I mean,
Well, that would
get your
require
shit
them
together.
to scale my porch.
His back door.
Well, your back door's a fake French door?
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about your front door.
No,
Who,
single
who
door
the
entry.
fuck has front door French doors?
People.
Carly's parents, first
Those
thing I
aren't
can
French
think of.
doors.
My
Those
buddy-
are
It's
absolutely French
That's
doors,
like a
dickhead.
fucking gate. First
It's
of all.
two doors that
It's 12 feet tall.
My
Yes,
best friend
it's
has French
absurd.
French doors.
Yes,
I don't
a
consider
lot of
those
houses I
French doors.
clean.
I consider French doors like glass and see-through, and arched.
I think French
To be
doors is
French.
just
That's really racist.
It's the action of just like opening 2 doors.
It's French. You got to French the door like French fries.
They
You
don't,
open
they don't
the
have
fries
to be arched.
Why
No.
do they call them French doors?
You put
because
your,
they're from France.
put your tongue in them.
France. We come from France. Oh, you got to tongue the door open.
I wonder if somebody
there's
opened it and
no lock.
accidentally got their tongue stuck into it.
Oh, closed
Oh,
it.
they
someone was
Christmas story
kissing.
themselves.
Yeah, they were kissing, and he's like, "No, actually, it's time to go.
That's the French door.
It's French."
That
we
would
come
hurt.
from France.
France. They come from France.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of houses.
Coneheads.
That's a Coneheads reference. A lot of references in these.
Like
Of course, I haven't seen Coneheads in fucking 20 years.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
But anyways,
I just
a
remember
lot of
the diving.
Oh,
clip
yeah.
where
yeah.
And when she eats the
That was
sandwich.
awesome.
When she eats the sandwich.
Yeah.
I've never seen my. What was it?
Only
What-
my
oh,
mom
something-
could take a sandwich like
But
that.
what's he say? To, like polish off a sandwich? Yeah, I've only ever seen one woman polish off a footlong, or it's like a mother's only one, whatever. It's been 10 years. Chris
and-
Farley's in that.
was he?
Yeah, Chris Farley's the
Yeah,
guy at the
that's the
date. Yeah. Oh my god. I love the whole
We were,
like.
my cousin and I
So
were
you should
just
watch
talking
it.
about Chris Farley.
It's a good movie.
God, I missed that guy.
Yeah.
We were talking about how they don't make movies like that anymore. Like the
Yeah,
Chris
'cause-
Farley, David Spade, like
Yeah, there's
duo.
There hasn't been a great comedy duo since then.
Oh
really.
man, Black Sheep,
Well,
Tommy
A
Boy.
little bit of Anchorman.
Yeah,
Will
Anchorman, I could see
Ferrell,
it. Oh,
you
for
know.
sure.
Yeah. John C.
yeah.
Reilly and Will Ferrell are probably the
John C. Reilly.
modern day.
Paul Rudd.
But they
Spade
made a
and Farley.
terrible Sherlock movie that you've
Yeah,
never
they,
seen.
I don't want to even try.
But Anchorman wasn't funny to watch in the theaters. It was just funny as shit to quote to your friends.
What are you? What? I love it. I saw it in theaters a couple times with various friend
I don't
groups.
think I saw it in
I watch a
theaters.
movie regularly because it's so fucking stupid.
I went to
I love it.
I went to all the Will Ferrell movies after that. Like I went to the racing one, Bubba. No,
Talladega Nights.
Talladega
I just watched that
yeah.
one. Fucking.
Ricky
I
Bobby.
watched that on the way to Niobrara. And I looked
While
down.
you were driving?
Yeah, and I looked down. I was like, "Oh, fuck, I'm going 90," because I'm just like zoning out watching them. Well, you know what I'm saying?
That's a
Watching a
terrible
movie. It's
idea.
on. It's on the iPad. On the. Yeah, I'm looking at it a lot more than I should. My truck's got the vibrating thing where like if you go off the thing, it goes. Brrr, the wheel will shake. So I mean, I was safe enough. But I looked down. I was like, "Oh, I guess I wanted to go fast subconsciously." An F-350 probably shouldn't be doing 90 miles an hour. I didn't even notice. It's so fucking solid and it's got so much power.
Those new trucks,
Oh.
they're so smooth. You don't know when you're speeding. I had that issue one time when I rented a car.
Yeah.
And I used to drive around like this piece of shit Honda Civic. And then I would rent a car and next thing I know I'm speeding.
Yeah.
Because you're not used to it. You're used to the shit ride.
No, I would agree with that.
Yeah, 'cause
I
you-
drove a rented car this year back in April and was like, wow, this thing handles fucking amazing. I'm
Yeah,
going
well, yeah,
fast
because it's
as
not
fuck.
a truck.
Oh, it was a full SUV.
Oh.
I think it was like a really big Explorer.
Well, that'd be an
Or-
expedition.
Yeah, that might have been what it was.
Why the fuck did you have an expedition? Were you carrying people around?
Yeah, we went to the Eclipse. We rented.
Oh,
we
that.
rented-
Oh, that. I'll think like a work trip. Oh,
Yeah, no.
You rented a car.
Did you go to
for
the one when
Yeah.
it was in
Hell yeah.
Beatrice?
Yeah, a couple years ago. But this year we went down to Mark Twain Forest in like the corner.
Oh, that's
far,
right. And you hiked out to it.
Far corner of Missouri. Yeah, we hiked 4 miles in.
Yeah, you told me about
set
that.
up and watched it. And then my buddy had a.
The Mark Twain on the southeast
Telescope.
southeast southwest corner, because Mark Twain is like
Sou-
spotted.
yeah, there's
throughout.
a lot of it. It was the far southeast corner of Missouri. We had to drive all the way.
Jesus Christ, that's a long fucking drive.
It was. I slept through the night.
Wow.
They were on drugs.
Yeah, of course.
I woke up in the middle of the night and we were like on a country road. There were like these fucking branches hitting the expedition or whatever. I was like, where the fuck are we? And he's like, I took a wrong turn.
Now, is that Ricky or Johnny?
Yes, Rick.
Okay, good, because I wouldn't trust Johnny to drive.
Yeah, no.
But why?
definitely.
Yeah, why didn't you use Ricky's van?
Well, there was like 4 of us supposedly going. Actually, only 3 of us ended up going. But we thought there was gonna be 5 of us originally. And then Dan
Yeah,
was
Dan
like, I'm gonna
drove
drive
separate-
myself.
of
Like, I don't
course.
want to drive through the middle of the night. We're like, whatever.
It sounds like a Dan thing to do.
And then and then
Oh, you know
and
Dan.
then-
Okay,
I do
Dan
know
might.
Dan.
Dan's
I met him at
little-
Czech
Yeah,
Plan.
he's a little.
yeah, exactly.
But I like the guy.
He's
great. Yeah,
Dan, and I hope
but
you hear
he's-
this. You're too prissy, man. Come on.
He has to have
I don't
his
wanna
sleep.
drive through the
he
night.
needs to be in bed at 9 o'clock. And like we left Omaha at 10 o'clock, so he was not at
night?
That. Yeah.
Oh, you started at night. Okay,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
fuck
And
no.
then I
I'm
fell
with,
asleep at probably about midnight.
I'm with you
Slept
on that
till
one, Dan.
6 a.m. maybe, a couple, interruptions. I was like, I felt fine. Like, all right, let's hike 4 miles now. Dan's like, nope, I'll sleep through the night.
I get that.
Drive,
No, because
drive in the
I
morning.
okay,
You know,
I
and
thought
I-
you started in the morning and you drove so far, like going to Canada or something.
Yeah,
You had
but
to-
we didn't know where we were
I
going. We
didn't-
needed the full day to scope out.
Okay,
the hike
Dan
and
is
everything.
100%. I am with him 100% on that. Then
Which was what I was gonna say. It wasn't a dig at Dan by saying that's a Dan thing. It's just like Dan seems like put together and they like thoroughly thinks through
Responsible.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
unless he has a
you
hide
guys
enough-
are fucking. You fly by the seat of your pants, bro.
Definitely. Hey, no, I planned that trip out. Like, I knew we were parking here. We're going to walk this way. Here's a spot that maybe we can check out. Here's another one. But we can also explore on the way. I also didn't know how long it was going to take to hike 4 miles. But
how long did it take to hike 4 miles?
It took us like 4 hours, but we were like exploring and shit. When we hiked out, it was maybe like an hour and a half.
Ha,
Might have taken me like 2 hours. I was slow.
sure.
But yeah, Dan like passed us. We saw him upstream. We're like, that guy might be Dan.
He just shout, "Hey, Dad!" And he just turns ominously. You go, "Oh fuck him, yes, Dan."
Yeah.
And it
fuck.
turns into a fucking 90s B-rated horror movie, like most of them.
It's
I
the
don't know. And he
Cabinetmaker.
didn't.
The
he didn't-
Cabinetmaker.
He didn't.
What's doing out here? You can't make cabinets with this.
He didn't follow the same path in that we did. So he went through all sorts of thorns and shit. He was fucking pissed when he showed up.
He was pissed when we got to Niobrara.
Yeah.
Fuck him. He went to a wrong campsite, the first campsite, and then got pissed he had to drive the rest of the way. I drove 45 minutes too far and had to come back.
That's the worst.
Fucking
Did you guys have it on the map?
so prissy. Well, because I started Googling it, it's River View, or it's River Road, or something like that. But I added River View Road or something like that.
Yeah.
I went to the wrong camp.
Yeah, that was dumb because I told everyone it's a new campsite.
Yeah.
Dan should, he's like, I thought we were going to the same place we always go. It was like, what?
It's
What are
documented.
you talking about?
And it's only like a 20-minute drive past it.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was pretty upset, but also he's on the heels of a 6-hour drive. I think he had left work early. I mean, he's tired. I get it. I
Either
get
way,
it.
either way,
But
either way.
it was kind of funny. I'm like, oh, Dan's mad. I've never seen Dan
You
mad.
should come to Niobrara with us next year.
Yeah. Okay.
What I
calm
actually,
down,
what I
'cause we
actually
already
want
got
to
too many
do,
people.
What I want to do is I want to get a campsite at Merritt Reservoir.
Oh, dude, I'd be so fucking down for that.
And I want to like go out there for like a week.
I'll tell you what.
And then like other people can go, get campsites at the campsite, at the river or whatever.
Wow, a
and I would
week?
then I would drive maybe and float. Just rent kayaks
Fucking
myself.
week?
Yeah,
man.
it'd have to be a week because I'm gonna want to go fishing.
Yeah.
For a week?
So, that's
I don't
what-
think
Well,
you
like,
understand how much fishing that is.
Go out there like on a Wednesday and then stay till Monday, maybe, a week long or something. Tuesday or something even. Who knows?
I mean, I used to go to Canada for a week with my dad, and we'd drive basically 2 days worth of driving, and then, or 4 days technically worth of driving, and then the rest of it, then the other 3 days is up in Canada, and we cut it back to like 2 days, because it's like okay, we're out in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's cold. We caught our fish. Okay, now what? And it just like, it got to that point where like, my dad used to go to Canada for weeks at a week at a time. And I started getting whittling back.
Yeah, because he's getting older.
It got fucking boring. It just got boring.
If you're catching fish, it's never boring.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I could go to Canada for a full week and be like, this wasn't
Well,
enough.
now, sure. But also who you're going with. Because at the end, it was just me and my dad and like one other random friend who had time.
I get that though. I get what he's saying.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
I get
at that point, our last trip up there was with my dad's guy painted my dad's cabinets. Funny enough, he installed cabinets in his basement. Yeah, the painter. He's like, he knew him. He knew him for a long time, but that was as an acquaintance. But next thing you know, yeah, Mark's going to Canada with us. I go, what the fuck? Why? Because he can. Do you know anything about
Was
Mike?
his name Mike too?
His name was Mike. Yeah. I go, do you know?
It wasn't me.
Do you know anything about
No.
Mike and anything? He goes, he likes to fish. Who gives a shit? Canada.
Yeah,
Canada
and
rules,
that's
fine.
also a different generation where those two guys
yeah.
can just go there and
Yeah.
they have fishing in common. They'll sit
I think
there and
I
catch
think he
fish
was
all
like
day long.
in his early 60s.
I don't know
The dude
though,
was cool
man.
as shit. Anyway,
Going to the Boundary Waters is like kind of a dream trip for me right now. Like,
okay, we're
and
at
I
the-
want to do
oh.
that by my 40th birthday.
I'll tell you
I feel
what,
like.
we
It's
have
coming
a,
up really soon.
you're fucked.
We
you have
talked
a
about
kid.
going for your 40th.
Did we?
Yeah.
I've been talking
Hold-
about it with
hold
a
on.
lot of my friends.
I have a quick
for
question.
while.
I told you I'd totally go with you, but we would have to do it again.
Mike, I have a question. I have a question for
For
you.
your 40th?
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Yeah. What's up?
Do you have now? I don't know you, but this is now we're in the personal segment of the podcast.
Are you pulling up the list?
Are you? No, not yet. Are you in a kind of relationship where you can bail for a week at a time?
Yes.
Nice.
Wow. With a kid, even.
Nice.
Yeah, she's pretty fucking bad.
How much for warning would you think you would?
He can't high five as well as Derek. That was.
Well, I wasn't.
We're gonna have to try
First
again later.
timer, you got
Alright, do it
got
again,
an
do it
injured
again.
hand and shit.
That's my right hand.
Well,
You don't know though. He didn't know that.
do it again.
Okay, so you got it. Yeah, you watched the elbow. I saw him go to the
I
elbow.
did the elbow
Yeah, you
thing.
have to
That's
do
a
the
fucking
elbow.
thing.
That deserves a 5 in itself. Oh, yeah. Oh, he does the touch 5, you fucking jackass.
Well, you weren't
I
even
hate it
moving.
so much.
I slowed down because it was like he's
I
not
was.
moving.
I thought you were going to lean forward more. Another thing worse
No,
than the
man, my
awkward, like
sciatica.
straight high five people do.
Is
That
the
like
hand
that. I hate. Oh, you know what I'm talking about?
Did you hand rape him?
No,
no.
he hooked me. He thumb hooked me.
I can tell.
Uh,
He consented with his eyes.
He can. What does that look
He-
like?
I'm always doing it. That's just my normal look,
Yeah, you can.
It's his cop.
You
look.
read that.
Yeah.
sir. Let me see your penis.
I'm gonna need
What?
See, sir. I'm going to see your penis.
Hold on, I got.
Yay!
one for
Come
that.
on, push the button.
That was awesome.
When they tell me to push one,
God damn it.
I don't like to do what they're telling me. You know?
Quit
So
doing
you-
that one.
So you did the other.
You fucker. You know,
And my favorite one.
so my. Now, your favorite one or just the one that makes fun of me?
It's just so dumb.
So, we're at that. I think so. We're at the age where my dad was at the same age where he would go to Canada, go to Canada for a week at a time. He's old as fuck now, and we were gonna go to Canada this year, and he's like, "I'm going on." He went on 3 cruises this year. He's got another one coming up in like next week, and then he's got 5 cruises scheduled for 2025, and he's just like, "I don't want to fucking go anywhere, but I want to catch a fish." I'm like, "Oh, okay. So what do you suggest?"
Why doesn't he do that on his?
How's he doing that on a cruise?
Yeah, there's always
There-
he always stops.
It's not that kind of.
You
It's
stop
old
some-
people cruises.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah,
always
but
a
it's not
place
a
you
fucking
stop.
giant ship.
No, it's not.
There's always a place
he wants.
they take
no,
a
he wants.
side boat. Yeah, they can.
If my dad fishes, it's either DeSoto Bend for like a day,
I've never
or
been
Northwest
there.
Territories. You know, what I
I've
mean, it's
never
like
gone up there.
I haven't been in.
I've never been to.
It's like up north, isn't it?
Yeah. I know
I've
what
been
he's
there a long
talking
time.
about. I just never been there.
Anyway, so now he wants. So we're gonna go to Ogallala instead. Just do like a weekend trip out to Ogallala. So if you want to go on a trip,
To Ogallala.
yeah, we're trying to fit. We're gonna charter a fishing boat just to get
Sure.
just to take
Yeah.
care of everything.
For what kind of fish?
Whatever's in there. My dad caught that.
Walleye, probably?
My dad caught that record
white bass
walleye.
or something.
White brass. Yeah.
Remember that? I told you about that record walleye my dad caught.
You have told me about that. Yeah.
Fucking insane.
I can believe it too with all the tackle boxes you had.
What is that in Nebraska?
Yeah, it's 5 hours west.
What would be a record walleye in Nebraska?
I can't remember what he pulled. I think it was like a 26 26-inch walleye.
I was
It
gonna
absurd.
say 30.
I have. It's not my phone anymore. I have.
It's probably
pictures.
a record for the lake or whatever. Hey, can
I think like
can I
right
get a
here.
beer?
Oh, you're right, honey. I get you a beer, baby.
Joanna, can we have a beer?
Double beer.
You want vodka? I have vodka.
No. Check this walleye.
Pussy. All right. That's not a walleye.
That's a fucking walleye.
That's not a
it.
walleye. That's a fucking northern cod.
that's a walleye.
I don't know.
I thought that was gonna be you.
Yeah. Okay, and it was cheating. That was Devil's Lake, North Dakota.
Ah,
It was 28.5 inches. It's
nice.
fucking huge.
Nice.
Awesome.
Did you see the smile on my face?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's you.
That's me.
You're young.
I was.
Damn.
Anyway, so we're trying to fill a boat, basically, and it's going to be a car's worth of people. So 4 to 5 people. I need 3 more people.
You're gonna fill a boat pretty fast. It's like 4 people max.
No,
Yeah.
as in find enough people to go with us.
Oh yeah.
Like when I say fill a boat, as in
That was the fish I caught last year.
Oh dude, that's a nice one.
Yeah. That was at
I have a hard time telling between
Nice.
white bass and hybrids.
that's a hybrid.
Oh, speaking of hybrid
Viper,
fish,
But what's it called? The big one.
dude. Speaking of hybrid fish, dude, you know about
Branched oak.
Branched
US,
oak. I had to be. Yeah, that's the only place you get one that big.
the Fish and Wildlife. This is like in like the 80s. So United States Federal Fish and Wildlife, DNR, yeah, whatever. They were trying to make the perfect game fish, so they could really get people to places, tourism, get people down to the Ozarks, people to whatever. The super, it was a cod for the size, a walleye for the flavor, and then a muskie for the fight,
Oh yeah.
because that'd be fun as shit. So they developed this fish. They breed the fish in the 80s. They call it a Kowalski, and it's too stupid to swim. And that is a Dad Pollock joke. I've gotten him with this 6 times minimum.
You know
Yeah.
what? He had
This
me
is so
going in the
dumb.
first half, and then I looked at you, and
Yeah, I was kind of like,
you
I'm
fucked
gonna
it up for him.
Sorry.
You fucked
hey,
it up. You
I'm
fucked
happy
it up.
that-
For
I
him.
I'm
was
happy
smiling
he
and looking at the thing though. You shouldn't have known anything.
I'm happy that he recognized the bit. Thanks. There's that. But tell you what, if you can, if you can have it's a precedent that you can go fishing, take time to fish because you fish a lot. It sounds like.
Yeah, I do. I try to.
So you have the precedent where you can say, oh, I'm going to go to Ogallala for 3 days.
Yeah. I mean, I give her a heads up and let her know. And obviously, I never just tell her I'm going.
Well,
by the
obviously.
way, I always
Yeah.
ask, even
Oh,
though
sure.
I know she's never going to tell me no
Yeah.
because she loves me so much. But
She doesn't want another black guy. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Never,
Sexist
never,
joke.
never.
Yeah, no shit. It's obviously that's important. But
It's a dumb joke.
yes, if you haven't known how many podcasts you've listened to, you know I have an
think-
awful sense of humor.
Do you think?
I have heard your sense of humor, and it sucks.
Do you think
I'm just kidding.
Ogallala has muskie in it? Because that's what I'm after.
Who has muskie?
Does Ogallala
I'm
have muskie?
sure it does.
It probably only has pike. I bet.
Probably.
I don't know. It's
There's
a,
not that
really-
many lakes
it's
with
really
have.
well, it's
difficult.
literally the biggest lake in Nebraska, so it
No, it's
probably
not.
has
That's-
pike.
That is
McConaughey.
McConaughey.
has the biggest lake in Nebraska.
Yeah,
If you want,
Ogallala.
if you want,
Ogallala is the city at McConaughey.
Well, there's also Ogallala Lake, so you need to be fucking specific.
I say Ogallala town because it's Lake McConaughey. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's also fun to say.
But there is
Ogallala.
a fucking Lake Ogallala.
Okay.
One of them has muskie in it.
One
I'm
of them.
Pretty sure.
Okay. Well, we're going. We're chartering
either
a
way,
boat
that's a
on
big
Lake
lake to
McConaughey
catch muskie.
in Ogallala, and that bitch at Circle K stole my fucking debit card. Sorry, I'm salty.
Either
about
way, I'm really.
If you
committed
want
to-
muskie.
I'm really committed to catching a muskie.
that.
Iowa. The name of the fucking lake is slipping my brain.
That's a weird name.
It's really.
I've been
weird
sitting here
Iowa
literally
name.
trying to think about it this entire time while you guys were saying the word muskie 16 times.
I went out to Sandy Channel and was committed to catching a muskie, and for a little while I thought I had one on.
I'm gonna say that's one
Turned
of
out
those.
to be like a 3-foot catfish. It was still pretty fucking giant.
Oh, sure.
But
I mean, that's how you spell muskie? MUSKI?
E. That's
EE?
actually that's like the abbreviation. It's actually with like some Q's and shit.
IE?
Musk
IE.
IE.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's Muskie. Yes.
That's the but it's also like it's actually MUSQUHESC.
No.
Yeah, something like that.
Huh.
Don't lie to
Well,
me.
apparently it's out there. Well, I
Like McConaughey.
think.
I mean, I'd want to take
all right.
I wanna-
Boji.
Okoboji?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My dad's college friend built houses on Lake Okoboji.
That lake is like,
And they would-
it's like 100 feet deep.
Oh,
It's stupid, dude.
I've never really been out there. I drove through there once when I was a kid. You know, I think we stopped at a museum or
So there's
something.
Okoboji and Spirit Lake.
Spirit Lake.
They're
yep.
very similar.
They're
They're
connected.
close. And then
I think
big,
they're connected.
I think
I used to work
But,
with a guy that like plays out there all the time. His band goes and plays at some fucking
that'd
bar.
be a fun place to play.
Now, if you want to slay some muskie and some big ones,
Okoboji.
Okoboji.
Have
That's
you been
because it's
there?
only 3 hours away. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I caught one off the dock.
The fuck?
Yeah,
How?
so
I believe it.
my brother's
Someone
ex-wife.
did that at
My
Zrinski's
brother's
this
ex-wife
summer.
had a lake cabin on it, and
They had a little dock.
a little dock, and it's just grassier than all hell because the lake is really clear, and it's just grassier than all hell at the dock. And I was just fucking around fishing a little crappie lure, and I caught just a little dinky one.
Cool.
But it was my first muskie.
It counts.
Yeah.
It counts.
Still
Yeah.
musky.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care if I caught something like that either. I just want to catch like one of every fish.
Dude, so one time I was at Canada, we were doing America Plan, where it's a lodge, basically. You know, it's not an outpost like we usually do. It's a lodge. So they have, you know, the fleet of boats. They have guides. They have the people at the fish house where they clean all your fish for you. You know, real preppy yuppie bullshit. They had basically the camp pet was a fucking walleye that hung out on the dock. I guess we just never went more than 15 feet out. It just hung out by the dock all the time. I don't know.
How do they know it's the same walleye?
It's like it's got like a fucked up fin or something. So it's like they know it. Like it's like the village pet, or it's like a local pet.
It's like Lake Placid style.
And one guy in our group, it was a big group, like 20 guys. One guy accidentally caught it, and everyone started losing their fuck. On the natives were just, oh my god, coming out with like knives and shit.
No.
They came out of the fish house because they're holding their knives. Like, what are you doing? He's like, oh shit! You know, there's a lot of miscommunication there, but he didn't know what was going on. They don't speak fucking English, and because they speak their.
Well, what the fuck? Wouldn't you
know,
tell
so-
like, hey, that's our pet walleye?
This guy
Don't
was
catch
really
it.
stupid.
Why would they let him fish there then?
There's because he's the guest. He's a paying guest. No
Yeah,
one's
but you
gonna
think
stop
there would be like signs like "Don't catch this fucking walleye"?
Yeah. Especially if there's a dock and it sounds like other people
Either way,
fly fish off
so
of it.
I think he caught it. He was about to. I think it caught him. Like he got that hit before he killed it. So he put it back. But they're like, fuck. You know, I don't think they gave him the fish that he gave them. You know, I think they gave him smaller portions because like I would. But yeah, so that was kind of funny because the fish house, the natives, the fish house
What does that mean?
caught him.
Fish house.
They clean all the fish that you catch.
And they caught him.
Oh yeah, they'll skin, they'll cut, they'll fillet your
Yeah,
fish.
you
So,
catch
like,
the fish.
They'll put it
you
into a
give it to
bag
them.
for you.
And they don't give you.
So like literally hundreds of people fish right there, and they don't tell you, hey, don't catch that one fish next to the dock.
there's no. I mean, hundreds of people. What the fuck? Are you
Why
talking
wouldn't
about?
another fish come and eat that fish too?
Because it was fucking 4 feet long. It was a fucking huge fucking northern.
I thought you said it was a walleye.
Oh, I may have said walleye. We were talking about walleye. It's
4 foot walleye?
Big fucking northern.
Pike?
It's a giant northern.
Oh,
yeah.
it was a pike.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. But you know,
This guy,
when you go to
This fucking
when you,
guy.
like when you say you take your deer to get processed, they don't give you that same deer. They
No, I
give you the
know, I
weight.
know, I get
That's
you.
what the fish houses.
Yes.
So I'm sure they give him one less or one. You know, they
Oh.
fuck him over for catching their. Yeah. Anyway,
I want the fucking fish I caught.
Yeah,
I don't want
would agree with
I don't
that.
want
I'll skin it
Kevin's
myself.
fish from yesterday.
Yeah, I'll skin it myself.
that's
you
why.
know?
Like I said, that's why we only did the that.
If I'm gonna eat a fish, I gotta skin it.
That's why we only did that resort once.
It's not hard.
Because we do the outposts because we catch them, we clean them, we eat them. That's the fucking fun. That's why you go.
That's why I want to go to Canada, the Boundary Waters. Go in, bring some food,
yeah, that's-
but catch fish.
So
and
so on that note, I want to. So if you want to put together like a group that can go, that is committed to go, count me into that fucking group.
Yeah.
And to follow up on the merit thing, let's go. You pull my boat, and I'll just pull my camper.
For a week,
Yeah, absolutely.
I forgot you had a boat. Ooh,
I have a truck. Can you milk me? Oh, he hasn't. Never mind. He's not part of them.
he can milk you.
You got some teats?
You can milk me
My
if you
truck's
want.
not really a Holland truck.
Yeah, I got a Holland
as
truck.
much. Yeah.
That boat weighs nothing.
Yeah, boats don't weigh much unless
It
you got a
doesn't
fucking
matter.
yacht.
Whoever, if he wants to pull the boat or he wants to pull my camper, I can pull. I don't give a shit. The camper's coming.
You
How
can't-
big a
you
camper
can't
you
hook
got?
the boat to the camper? Be
Yeah.
that
Truck
guy?
by
I
truck.
thought about, dude, but I wanted
pee in
to
a
do
jug?
that, but you need a diesel pulling that kind of weight.
What's up?
That's probably true.
So big.
How big of a camper you got?
It's a small one. It's 19 foot.
Okay.
It only sleeps.
You,
Okay,
oh, you
but
came,
we're
you
gonna
came when
sell
it was
We're gonna
dark.
selling it. We're buying a bigger one.
That's why you came in was dark.
Sure.
Because I have my
was bigger
camper
on
and then
one
my fifth wheel with sleeping quarters behind that.
Oh, you have a camper?
So yeah, I got a toy hauler camper for dirt bikes.
Every fucking know. I
But
don't
it's
even
got one bed.
what?
It's got one bed because it's meant for dirt. It's a toy hauler. So the back comes down. And you park your dirt
Why don't you
bikes in the
just
back.
Put our
there's-
cots in
It's
it.
kind of funny.
There's probably a spot
Well,
out at
there was
Merritt
like-
that you could dirt bike.
There was like the table and the chairs that
Yeah,
flopped
it
down
should be,
turned
like,
into
a bed,
Yeah,
yeah.
I took that out immediately. It's just I'm never gonna sleep on it. I'm not gonna go camping with people.
But
I'll
you don't
camp
even
with
take
my
your-
ex-wife.
You don't
and,
take your dirt
you know,
bikes out though either.
I've ridden my dirt bike in 3 fucking years, but I'm hoping to do that soon. My
I
shoulder.
bet there's a spot.
starts
Well,
cooperating.
obviously at McConaughey though.
There is a place up north of north central Nebraska that is an open park. I don't know where it is. It might be Dismal River, or that's central.
Central.
Okay, I know there's something up there, but
Depending on the size.
Dismal River was a fun kayak.
Depending on
trip.
the size of the group. I mean, my boat can like fish like 3 people comfortably.
He doesn't fish.
Oh, he doesn't fish?
yeah,
Well, he does.
dude,
but
are you
he-
fucking
he
kidding?
on
I
the
just
fucking
talked about
shore.
going to Canada.
He bought a license to go to Niobrara to fish up in Niobrara. And there's nothing to fish in Niobrara. Where we go in Valentine?
That ranger poked the fuck out of you. God, that was funny. Go and tell the story.
Oh, I had just taken a fucking fat ass rip of weed. And this fucking ranger pops right
It's
up.
out of the grass like a velociraptor
Yeah.
in Jurassic Park 2.
They
Just
always
wham!
do, you know?
God, that scared the
I don't
shit.
even remember what he said first. I think he immediately asked, "Are you armed?"
I think Alex goes, Ranger. Hey guys, I think she spotted him first. I think
maybe,
I don't know,
yeah.
but that was funny.
Yeah, and
But
I
yeah,
just
he's-
immediately sat on my pipe, and he asked for licenses. Luckily, he had it. I had mine, and then he said there was no fish there.
Yeah, he's like,
Even though I caught some sort of fucking
Yeah.
weird bait fish.
yeah. And then he goes, well, you must have hit it in the face because you foul hooked that thing too.
It was in its mouth.
It was?
Yeah, it was on.
Yeah,
Its,
that
it
was
was
pretty
its
high.
face. It was its face, but it was like a carp sucker.
Oh, shit.
So where is this place?
Merritt?
What are you talking
Merritt?
about?
Where's
Like
Merritt?
Merritt?
South of Valentine?
Yeah, it's probably like only an hour away from.
30, it's like 30 minutes
Valentine.
south of Valentine.
Yeah, maybe you're right. But depending on like your campsite, you
'Cause-
know, it might be an hour altogether.
I went hunting.
I haven't looked up
How do you
what's
spell
out there. I just
Merritt?
know it's a dark park too, where they don't have street lights.
How do you
At
spell
certain times
Merritt?
of the year, they look at the stars.
Is it Merritt Reservoir?
It's with two
Merritt
T's.
Reservoir, yep.
It might have two
Yeah.
R's and two T's.
They do.
It does.
I think it's pretty deep.
I don't know. I think the water level's been going down over the course of the last.
That's probably
years.
true. I think everything's down. We were slightly out of the drought
Oh, that's-
this spring. When
Oh man, it was
super
just
raining.
raining all the time.
Yeah, and then
But
like,
then
kinda
it droughted us out at the
slowly.
end. Yeah.
We're still dry as fuck all across the country or state.
Yeah, there's nothing out there.
Nope, just the fish and like. There's a national
Oh,
park
shit. Well,
that's
well,
just
hold
like
on.
sand dunes.
Hold on.
Well, it doesn't mean you
Oh,
can't.
the Dizzle River is just south of that. It's equidistant between Valentine and yeah, Merritt. Looks to
Really?
be equidistant between Valentine and Halsey.
Okay. I kayaked down the Nisma River quite a few years ago. There was just like trees everywhere. It would have been really cool to have a fish or a fishing pole, but I didn't have one at the time. It
still
was
got
just active, constantly going around trees. And then there was the coolest spot I've ever seen in Nebraska. And there's only one other one in the world, and it's like out in Russia. It's like this sand pit, but it's like a geyser of sand.
Always like moving.
Yeah, it's just like this sand is just coming up.
So it's like a
from-
natural spring that's
obviously
pushing up at
Geyser.
the sand.
but it's pushing up sand and cold water, and you can like walk out on it and just kind of like float in the sand.
That's fucking terrifying.
yeah, but then you could like jump into it, but it would just push you back up.
Nope. That's a fucking hard no for me, buddy.
Dude, it was pretty fucking weird though. Right? That's like a one.
I mean, I know like the Mythbusters have like busted the whole like quicksand thing,
Yeah.
but still fucking hard no.
Yeah. What made me feel better about it is when we went, there was a whole bunch of other people there that were like all jumping in it, you know, like they were drinking and hanging out and having a good time.
That's a good way to die.
So I knew that like, oh, there's other people here that are doing this. I'm not going to be the one to die
So-
doing it.
That's like the
But we
whole
jumped in it.
bridge
I
thing,
jumped
though,
into
right?
it.
Like if all the people are here jumping off this bridge, and fuck it, they're doing it too.
But no, it wasn't that. It was just also, if something did happen, there's people here to save me. That was still in my mind too, you know?
I'll tell you what, I would do it, but you're holding onto a rope that's like tied to me just in case.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could bring a rope. I don't know if you'd really need it. I'm saying, man.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't
I think
trust
you went the
I'm just
most
saying,
into like your like hit above your knees in the sand. It was weird.
fucking wild.
It was cool though. It was cool as fuck. It was just a strange thing you don't see.
Where
all
is
the
this
time.
now?
It's on the Dismal River.
Okay.
And then there was
It's
this
mostly
one,
sand,
this
so-
really this narrow chute where the river gets really narrow and fucking rapidy. And I was in a kayak. Derek was in a kayak, and then our two other friends were in a canoe. And Amy was in a kayak too. Either way, they went down with the canoe first and got like stuck sideways.
Oh shit.
And I was just like backtracking, like watching it all happen. Amy was pulled over, I remember. But then Derek got stuck sideways too, like right next to him, and was like getting sucked into the water. Yeah, his kayak went down the water.
Oh, that sucks.
And then at this point, I was like, oh fuck, I'm about to run into them or whatever. So I just like barrel rolled out of my kayak and swam underneath them all.
Badass.
Yeah, popped up in the whirlpool at the bottom. Or whatever.
that reminds me of like of an absolutely terrifying.
But there was all these other old people watching us too, because like they knew this was the dangerous section of the river and that we were gonna fuck it up.
Rivers aren't to be fucked
And we
with.
fucked it up. And yeah, and that was like Amy had made friends with them. And that's why they're like, hey, pull over first. Don't go down there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was in college, me and a bunch of my friends got together and we went out onto the Platte River to go like tubing. We did it all the time.
That's shallow as fuck.
Yeah, you drag ass every now and then, but if you stayed in the chutes, you can
Throw a can at him.
you can go down it, right?
Throw a beer can at him. Fuck him.
Hey,
Throw overhand that shit.
That was the weakest.
What the fuck kind of little bitch throw is
already
it?
throwing it when you told me to overhand throw. Here, you throw a can.
I
at
will. Wait till they do it.
But later.
Yeah,
Okay.
when they're actually making noise.
So Platte River, college, going down the river, and it was like, you know, we loaded in. We were our plan was to go up the road and then get off at the Louisville ramp, where like 144th Street comes, and we load into the river. We go down the river, and as we're going down, there's like a pedestrian bridge.
That's a very pedestrian. Fuck.
Yeah.
Pedestrian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pedestrian is a term for like a not a fancy thing. You know what I'm saying?
A civilian.
Pedestrian. Continue.
Anyways, there was a log jam in the bridge.
Oh, sure.
And it was like, so it tore the river into two places, right? There was a current going this way towards the log jam, and there was a current kind of going out here, but you had to be out far enough. And I was telling everybody, I was like, hey, dude, we got to get out into the river and like go that way.
Yeah.
And we didn't get it done in time, and that log jam started sucking all of our tubes into it.
Oh.
And
Under.
no, dude, that's the most terrifying part.
No,
Like,
Gavin. He's licking a beer can. God damn it. He's going after the beer.
if it was maybe like 2 hours later down the float, like people probably might have been too drunk to do something about it. But I mean, we had just loaded in, dude. I mean, we were probably 15, 20 minutes into the float.
Damn.
And we ended up getting sucked to that log jam. Luckily, we were all lucid enough, like, you know, we just stopped ourselves at the log jam. The current wasn't too strong that sucked anybody under.
You just kind of push away.
We just kind of started grabbing people and pulling them up onto the logs, which is probably, you know, hindsight, probably pretty dangerous too.
Yeah.
Right. And we just climbed over it and then got back into the lake on the river on the other side. But like, I think about it all the time. Like that could have went really fucking bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Really quick.
So that's a PSA to
people-
people who want to tube down the Platte River.
lacking inspiration or excitement. Dull.
I took my kayak
Pedestrian.
down the Missouri just a couple months ago.
That sounds really fucking stupid.
That's also pretty dangerous, man.
It was up by Bow Creek. We went from Hana, Nebraska, which is just south of Yankton, essentially,
Yeah, I know you're at.
to put the kayaks in, and then floated down to Bow Creek again. We went back to Bow Creek and camped. And
Is that north? Is that north of Lewis and Clark or south? Is it after the
south-
dam?
It's after the dam, south of
The
Yankton.
the water's not moving super fast right
No,
there yet.
not at all. And there's like a bunch of like I don't know, erosion stuff, So it's slow. There's like
The
all back
jetties, the
channels.
stuff to
yeah,
slow the-
jetties, and
slow the current down.
So there was like a lot of nice fishing spots down that way.
Because it's slower.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to
Yeah.
fish.
And we spent like 2 hours fishing some jetties right at first. We're like, oh fuck, we need to like float. This was supposed to take us like, I think we didn't know.
Did you have the
4
kayak
or
you have
5
now?
hours? Yeah.
So
my old
could you
town.
actually pedal it against current and be like, you were fine? Like
I could go upstream.
you could go upstream?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
definitely. My other buddy Mike and Ricky, they were in his like teardrop kayak, but he's got a motor on it.
Uh-huh.
So he was able to go upstream too a little bit.
like a boat.
But it's not really a kayak. I agree. But we went across the river too and found like a cool little sandbar. Stopped and had lunch. Got fishing on the way down and stuff. I caught a couple little smallmouths, but nothing as great as the other time.
Smallmouths? That's always fun, though. They fight
Yeah,
good.
yeah, definitely. I was surprised.
I didn't know this was a fishing podcast.
It hasn't been. Usually Derek wants to talk about football.
But yeah,
or
I had a
politics.
feeling because we were going to get together and it was going to end up being,
Well, yeah.
yeah.
We had to talk about it a little
We're
bit.
big fishermen. We're big fishermen.
Well, yeah, that's what guests. That's
And
what,
I know
that's
John
what guests
enjoys
are for.
it.
To talk about different things.
Exactly.
Can you hear me now?
No, I can't. Your microphone's off.
That was.
What the fuck was that? Did she knock your bike over?
What was that?
She pissed on the bike?
Oh, Kevin, you dipshit.
Should knock it over?
No, you're fine.
Oh.
Neighbor came outside.
You gonna go pee? Okay. I'll sit here by myself.
Bathroom's that way. Or you can pee outside.
I'm gonna pause it. Actually, we can do.
Don't come to
And-
my house and act like you're better than me,
And
fucker.
we're back.
Not
To-
physically and in this sense with the recording. Fuck you. No, the
to follow up where Derek is.
Oh, he's in Trinidad and Tobago.
No, Antigua.
Antigua and Barbados.
Barbuda.
Barbados?
Way down.
Barbuda.
And he's in Antigua right now.
Antigua. And Barbuda.
How often does this guy travel?
A lot.
Yeah, lately a lot.
What does he do?
He's a programmer for Nelnet. Now he's a manager who manages other programmers for Nelnet.
So he's a manager that manages managers?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Well, he was a tech.
writes
Now
some
he
code.
manages stuff.
code.
Anyway, he's with Nelnet for like, what, 15 fucking years now?
Probably.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. So I mean, they take care of him. And his girlfriend.
He actually works from home.
Yeah, works from home. And his girlfriend, well, she works for her dad's business, so she can pretty much do whatever she wants. So they travel a lot.
Antigua.
Antigua.
Is it cool looking?
It looked like
And
an
it's a
island.
tropical island off the Horn of South
cool.
America.
Looked pretty cool.
Not a
Have you
horn,
traveled
a
at
hump.
all? Left the country?
Oh, I was in the Navy.
That's right. Sorry. I've never left the country.
I cannot. Damn, dude. As soon as you said that. In the Navy. All I can think about is the end of Down Periscope.
Oh, that's a good movie. They sing that?
I think that's Down Periscope. They think at the end of it in the
No, I
Navy,
can
I
see
think.
that.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
I've been to the Bahamas. I've been to fucking
Well, where was the coolest?
the place I've ever been.
Didn't have to be in the Navy.
Guam.
No,
Yeah, he's been there though.
Okinawa.
I haven't been to Guam.
Wow.
No, but I've been to Guantanamo.
I've never in. Okay.
Oh,
cool.
that's not what the day pass to be some prisoners.
Never got off the ship.
Just docked.
We docked up. Yeah, we poured it up in.
What'd you drop off?
I don't
Pick
know
up.
More prisoners.
I don't remember why the fuck we were there.
Torture
That's-
equipment. I don't know.
Yeah. Something.
You know, it is
Was that a big? Was
there's a lot of need to know shit.
sure. That's a very good point.
And I need to know if you took part in the torture of those Al Qaeda. There we go.
No.
Is that what it was? I don't know. Who were torturing in Guantanamo?
Taliban.
No, but
Taliban.
I had the guy, one of the guys that were on the ship with me. He was actually stationed there for
Who
a while,
farted? Somebody fart.
and he had some
dog.
pretty crazy stories.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's easy for me to sit here and joke about that, but yeah, it's
No,
kinda-
yeah,
it's
he was
kinda fucked up.
honestly he was kind of fucked up from his little stint at Gitmo.
Yeah,
Well, I can see that
I can-
happening.
yeah, I
you
can
know,
definitely see
you've seen some shit at that
I
point.
can definitely
You know,
see that.
it's not just in the Navy.
Yeah.
You're
All right, calm down.
the
But Guantanamo isn't the Navy, is it?
In the Navy, actually.
Navy.
Isn't Guantanamo? Yeah, Guantanamo. Well, not CIA.
It's military though.
But it's not the Navy.
It's military.
It's ran by the Marines.
Yeah, who is it?
The weekend people.
Those are reserves.
The Marines.
Yeah,
You know,
seals,
the
like
guys that eat crayons, as
That- the
saw
seals are the
memes
Navy.
tell me.
seals within the Navy.
Yeah.
Yes, the seal is water.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
That's why there's some
Marines
they
are the Marines are
are
a
the
completely other,
elite.
different kind of badass.
Where does Space Force fit in with that?
fucking
I don't
fantasy.
know. I was
land.
gone. I was long and gone by then.
So someone had a good bit about the SEAL Team 6 who killed Osama because they're SEAls, they're Navy, they're water based, and there's some joke about like the farther they get away from land, the more insane they get. And by the time they got there, just God damn it! They just fucking sweep every fucking room because they just want to get the fuck out of here.
But that's not what happened.
It pretty much was. They walked in there, smoked everybody in this fucking room and the house, except maybe the kids.
Were you part of
I don't
that?
know. SEAL Team 6 don't fuck around. They got.
When were you in the military?
They even nuked. They blew up one of their own choppers
Okay.
because they went down. They go, oh, let's blow this up so no one takes it, and they piled in. Dude, SEALs are fucking badass.
When were you in the military?
Yeah, when you're in the military.
2010 to 2014.
So there's still wars going on.
So dude, in our lifetime, there's always been a fucking war.
Yeah,
Yes,
but Iraq was.
So
Kind
you
of
said you was Navy, right?
no.
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 I was still there during the global war on terror.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't
that's-
done
We're
yet.
still-
Hasn't
we're still there,
ended.
yeah.
Have we defeat terrorism? Terror?
We got we got Vietnam in Iraq where all our work was for naught.
So what I did was counter piracy.
Oh, it's badass. It sounds badass, but is it actually
Sounds
badass?
So fucking
Yeah, but-
badass.
Or is it literally just with a telescope, with
Piracy
binoculars?
sounds
Tell me how
more-
you imagine counter piracy.
Is the Cox cable shutting off my internet because I downloaded Hellboy 2? That's counter piracy. I'm thinking of like ships off the coast of Somalia where they have the barbed wire and the hoses and shit, and every once in a while they shoot, if they have a military or
But
mercenaries.
no, it's more technical.
But actual
right?
anti-piracy, is it just?
Really? You had a hose?
No, we didn't have a hose.
I mean, is it like the cool version where you go, oh, there's a pirate here, or is it like?
No, there's
telescope.
There's rules. There's Geneva. There's this thing called the Geneva
Yeah,
Convention.
you can't just shoot pirates.
I have no use for the Geneva Convention, so it doesn't affect me at all.
Yeah,
So
the
what
Indian
do
Navy
you have
agrees
to,
with you.
What do you do when you have to counter a piracy? I miss what you said.
No, it's a Navy joke. You'd have to.
You weren't in the Navy.
For this character, I'm in the Navy. No,
You weren't even in the Boy Scouts.
yeah, they kicked me out for molesting the troop leaders.
Great.
Finish him.
Get it? Do you get it, Mike? Do you get it? Do you get the joke, Mike?
I didn't hear the joke.
Oh, he said I wasn't even in the Boy Scouts. I said, yeah, they kicked me out because I kept molesting the troop leaders.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, there you go. See,
Ah, my nipples, they hurt. They hurt when I twist
I'm still not sure you know what you walked into here because I mean, yeah, it's
He's listened to it. He knows
yeah,
what's
but I
going
mean,
on.
it's
What
only
were you
worse.
just talking about? I feel like I had asked you
We're
a
talking about
question.
counter piracy.
Anti-
Wait,
Yeah, what do you do? What do you do when you encounter a pirate?
so there's different.
You don't let him become the captain. I get that.
Yeah, there's no I am the captain now. Yeah, there's none of that shit, right?
Yeah.
It's different though, man, with the Navy than it is like with the Hollywood, right? Like, you guys think that the counter piracy, like it's all like Hollywood and like I'm the captain. And
I've never actually seen the movie, but I know
It's not.
I've seen it.
It's more. It's
mean,
so
it's-
much more boring than
It's
that.
enhanced or whatever, embellished.
Yeah, I mean that was a small factor out there. I mean,
You're saying Castaway is not real?
that doesn't mean that has nothing to do with Captain Phillips.
Another Tom Hanks movie.
Welcome to the podcast. Here we go. Yeah,
But go on about the pirates.
So
What do they do?
What did he do?
Hollywood does hit some of the narratives when it comes to that, right? There are guys out there, they do come in, they do take over these cargo vessels, and that is the sad part, right? The other sad part is like there are certain, and I may not be completely right on this, but there are certain laws out there I think that don't allow these ships to carry their own personal like weapons. Like, you can't just like get
That's
on it.
stupid.
You can't get on a ship, right? You can't just have like a loadout to counter your own pirates, right? You have to hire like a security team.
firm.
Yeah, you have to hire a security firm, and that shit's expensive, right?
Blackwater.
Yeah.
So,
It's gotta be-
and that's the only way that you can protect yourself from these pirates. So what we did was we just kind of just patrolled, right? We had a helicopter unit attached to us. They would rotate out. We had two birds that lived on the ship with us.
No, before drones.
Before drones.
Yeah.
I mean, drones were there, but they aren't as prevalent as they are
Drones
now.
have been there forever. You just don't know.
Got a cool story about when we shot a SM-2 missile off our ship and blew a drone up.
Pirate drone?
No, it was a training exercise.
No, that's not cool.
It was still fucking cool,
It was
dude.
dope as
Yeah,
fuck.
but
Still
it's
gotta blow
your
up a
drone. I mean,
It was
So
our
what?
We paid for it. It was our
oh
drone.
shit, and it makes it even less cool that I had to pay for that.
I watched $11 million fly past the bridge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's one missile. $11 million. Boom.
What missile was that?
SM-2.
How big is it?
I don't know. I've never really seen it.
You just know you shot it.
Well, yeah, you just see like the stream of smoke and the fire, and you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and everything looks small from far away.
I mean, is it like
Sure.
the size of a school bus?
No. Probably
No.
not.
Because most anti-drone missiles are small.
No.
I would expect it to be like just in the movie.
I don't know how much I can actually like physically say without incriminating myself.
I can just
Yeah.
Google it.
but like,
You said SM2?
yeah.
Google it.
I'm not gonna do it right now. My hand's very comfortable.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we shot it. We did
That
a
number
training
seems off to
exercise where
me.
we launched a missile.
Was that a big thing that they were worried about the pirates having drones?
No, that was something completely separate.
Oh, that's
just
training.
needing to
Oh, that's
practice.
training for
I was
Ukraine.
segueing. Yeah, I was
That was an
segueing.
old
that training for
drone,
Ukraine?
You know.
No, Ukraine wasn't even a thing back then.
Yeah, 2014. Oh, this was in 2014, but this was earlier than 2014 apparently.
Is that when Crimea
Yeah,
happened?
Crimea was 2014. Yeah.
Was it?
This seems about right.
Yes, because it is.
We had just gotten done visiting Ukraine in 2011. I went on a PR. We did like a PR thing on my deployment. I got to
What
stop
does
there.
that mean?
One of the coolest
March
places I've
through
been.
Streets.
No. We just ported
Public
there.
relations.
They public relations. You
Marched.
captain gets off, goes and talks to
Says
whoever.
says I'm the captain now.
Nope.
Hello, I'm the captain now.
No, he
He's
just
very
goes
polite
off.
about
He
it.
just goes off, talks, does your thing. We get to go out in the
Well, yeah, you
into
have to
the city and
stand there
get
put on a
fucking drunk. And,
Performance though, right? You have to like
Oh, did you have the
When there's, like, a
the
meeting-
white dress, navy dress, the white
Little
full
hat.
we
white?
did do that when we ported in, but
is the Navy the people
Wait,
that spin
like,
the
do you still have it?
rifles?
No, that's Marines.
That's Marines.
Do you still? Do you,
no, that's just color guard.
oh, do you still have the whole white navy uniform?
Yeah.
Nice. I always thought that was cool as fuck. For
You're-
some reason, just
you
like
put
the
it on for
all
Jessica?
white looks
I
so
can't
fucking
fit
cool.
in that thing.
Just button the top.
Why you
button
gotta
of
call me out
yeah.
like
Just,
that, bro?
just the hat, maybe. Or
There you go.
something?
The hat.
The hat, yeah,
The hat
fits.
She would
and
probably
crisp
like to see
tidy
that.
whities.
Oh,
I tried to put it on,
yeah.
like maybe 2 years ago.
You just couldn't do it.
How drunk were you?
Yes.
Was it like, yeah, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna button it up and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah.
What?
No, but it's the piracy thing. It's really just like you go out there and you're just patrolling, and the helicopter's just kind of flying over. And I mean, these guys, dude, they don't take these ships over in like some souped up Lamborghini fucking boat.
Oh, no, it's like
these guys are basically in a bathtub.
yeah, it's usually what's
In
the
the-
what's the inflatable one? That the Navy uses
the rib,
Yeah, but like it's called a something craft.
a hovercraft. That's way bigger than
Ah, goddamn hovercraft. Something craft. It's like the name of
airboat?
it. It's like
we called it the rib. So
Whatever,
they're
okay.
on the sides of our ship. We drop them in the water. It's like a rigid. It's like a
But it's
rigid.
inflated. Well,
I don't even know if it is inflated.
well, I mean, I'm thinking of the ones where it's a hard, rigid bottom, but the inflatable sides.
yeah, it
Yeah.
looks inflatable.
The rib sounds something. It's a something craft. Fuck.
Maybe they are
bugging the
inflatable.
shit out
I
of me
don't
now.
remember, dude. It's been a long time.
That's fine.
I've been out for
I don't
almost 10
care.
years.
That's fine.
So
but what would you do with them? The ribs.
So that would only be if like you're like. So like there's a process to this thing, right? Like the helicopter's always out, right? They have shifts. They go out. They're going around. They're looking at shit, and if like something looks really like suspicious, we'll kind of, they'll just kind of look for it, and
There's
then
something floating.
you send out a little small craft out there, and you just check on it, right?
Yeah.
And then you see what it is.
What'd you see?
Pirates.
There's always pirates, or was it?
Oh, yeah, they're out
What
there.
was that ever anything else? Like, oh, it's just a
Oh, you
whale.
expecting
Whale
like it was like see
carcass.
like Godzilla out there? or-
No, like a whale carcass or something else weird.
No, you're looking for
Some
ships.
trash. You never found anything like that though.
Not really. I don't think so.
Okay.
Like I wasn't like on
Or it was like
I wasn't on the comms with these people all the time. You know what I mean? Like I had a
Yeah, you
job.
didn't follow up on
I had a
it.
job on the ship.
Sure.
But you hear like the big ticket items. Like we took some prisoners once.
Zodiac.
Suspicious.
That's what I was thinking.
Some suspicious Somalians we took on board. But that's the thing, dude. Like you just they tow their little boat to the shore and you just drop them off.
You're free to go.
Yeah, I mean,
So, were you guys protecting shipping lanes?
yeah. We tried to just kind of be like a show of force out there
Yeah.
to try to deter.
Why did,
Good question. Good.
Well, fuck off.
No, it's a good question. No, you're doing
like-
a very good job. It's
Well,
very interesting.
like,
I'm enjoying watching
who
this.
are we working for here?
Who does number 2 work for?
Who's the military?
Who is number 2?
Is it capitalism?
Oh, shut up. Don't start with this shit.
Hey, look,
Bill
all right.
Gates?
I'd love to go down that road with you.
So what?
But
What?
honestly, it's just
How old were you when you served in the Navy there?
I joined when I was 22 and I got out when I was 27.
Okay, so we're the same age-ish.
Yeah, I'm 36.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think. I didn't know.
37.
I know you are.
Mm-hmm.
I always call
I know
you.
you have. What am I? I'm sorry. I've had a lot of vodka.
Yeah, but
I don't have to drive anywhere.
It's
Ha!
pretty cool. It was pretty cool, man. Like we got to see a lot of shit. We didn't get to see a lot of cool like aquatic life, like whale sharks and shit.
Dolphins?
Whale sharks.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah, that was cool.
manatees?
Narwhals?
No manatees.
No.
No narwhals.
No, narwhals are way too north.
No.
Well, I didn't know where he went.
I want to eat a manatee.
You know.
No, we got to see whale sharks when we were out in the Persian Gulf, which is right out there.
wow.
Because
That's
I had a
cool.
buddy,
Mostly
like my
oil.
best buddy in high
That's
school, who's anyway, he I can't even graduate. Whatever. He went to Navy immediately, and I think he served on the Eisenhower. Is that right?
That is the 40s.
USS Eisenhower.
Oh.
Is that the ship I'm thinking of?
Aircraft carrier?
I mean, if there's Eisenhower, then yes, that's it. So it must have been an aircraft carrier. Okay. When he was like 19, they were doing a drill in I don't know. I call it a blast door, but basically an automatic, door that shuts off in the boat, to lock off.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, caught him right in the fucking left leg. Damn near took him a leg off at the knee.
Yeah, they take they close with some force.
Yeah,
They're
so
heavy.
but I saw him again when he was.
Wait, they come down?
No.
And he got discharged.
No,
Because
they
of it.
just so they're
So-
like a regular door and they'll
Swings.
it's a smoke barrier door is what it is, right? So and it try to slow stuff down before you can get over there and dog the door down. So those are automatic when when the ship goes into general quarters, there's these doors that are held up by these big strong magnets and they'll just close. They'll just close themselves.
Okay, because he didn't really explain it. All I know is that he went to the Navy and he was supposed to be in there for his
But
4 years.
should-
4 years,
You
6 years.
should be able to
And
get out of the way of it, though.
I saw him a year
You shouldn't be in
later.
the door when that happens.
He was back in town a year later, and now he's walking like the fucking penguin the rest of his fucking life at 19. I was like, fuck.
Did
Yeah,
he
he
do-
must have had that thing close on his leg really weird.
Like of all
you
the
think he
people, like of
did it
all
on-
the
did it on purpose?
of all the branches of military getting that kind of injury, like Navy, like I would not
dude.
have thought that. I thought that was a safe one.
No, man. Like there's some
Oh,
dangerous shit.
Air Force is the safe one. Never mind.
I mean, even the Air Force is pretty dangerous. Too,
Well, if you're
depending on
like
your job.
flying, anyway. But like it's kind of like it wasn't a fucking IED. It wasn't a goddamn any plane crash. It was a door closed on his leg.
There's a lot of different. There's
Christ.
a lot of different ways that you can get injured in any type
Oh,
of
sure.
branch of service. I mean, ships are run on steam. Like they're not run on steam. But they utilize steam for a lot of things, right? And if one of those, like the pressure behind steam is so incredible that if any of those valves were to break, it would fucking cut you in half.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Like I heard it when I was in. There was a story about a guy on a ship, and that happened to him, just right in half. I mean, there is
The wrong kid died.
you have there's jobs out there. They're called undesignated seamen or bosun's mates. They're the ones who take care of the ship, right? They paint the ship. They'll take all the paint. They'll repaint. That shit has to be done to the sides of the ship. So now you're hanging on the side.
Oh yeah.
Depending upon what you're in an aircraft carrier, you're pretty high up in the air.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I've known people who have fallen.
Yeah, but that's just like people dang off
Not taking the right
skyscrapers.
safety precautions, not wearing a harness. We're talking a long time ago, but there is I mean, there's definitely dangers out there, dude. There's definitely dangers.
Well, that's not funny. That's not funny at all. That's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, this just got serious.
Yeah,
podcast.
man. I want to talk about dicks. I mean, tits.
Well,
Anyway,
we haven't talked about the
So moving on.
election at all.
That's fine. Honestly, I don't want to talk about it. It's just gonna. There's no point.
Nothing to say.
Well, there's no point talking about it because it happened and there it is.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, ugh. It's honestly, it's too depressing at this point to talk about. I'm fucked.
hasn't
I'm
flown
also,
yet.
actually, I'm pretty goddamn mad. So now basically, I just got hobbled to my new fucking business, and I just immediately hobbled.
What do you do?
I have a sunglasses business. Yeah, real fucking
I
funny.
was
you
not
cunt.
expecting that answer.
Where do you think I get them from, dude?
Did you not know he had a sunglass
China.
business?
Yes, he's very well aware.
I
of it.
knew he sold sunglasses, but that's not his main business.
Right, but it's something I'm starting that I have a significant investment in. And where do you think I get all my shit from?
What's
China.
China?
And as soon as those tariffs go into effect,
I just
I
seen
might
an
as well
article.
not even do it.
Well, you might as well bulk up,
No,
stock up.
no, because it doesn't make any sense. Because I can, if I do a massive investment, which I cannot do right now, to get a bunch of stock, it doesn't matter because I'm still getting it started to begin with. What the fuck, you know? Now I basically gonna have to just let it sit there, not pay for advertising and let it deplete because there's no point building the business because I can't get more shit for a decent price.
You could find a new manufacturer in the States.
It has to be in the States.
Yeah.
Everything in the United States is expensive to manufacture.
With higher quality, you could pay more for your
No.
sunglasses.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not a completely change my business model. I'm not doing that. It doesn't matter. It's the point that's like the tariff thing. Like, God damn it.
Well, you're gonna.
Why don't
have
people
to
understand what that means?
Innovate then and start selling something new. I guess, right?
I seen an article
Let's change.
about North Face. They're already talking about. Well, we're just gonna have to push. We're gonna have to, basically pass that extra cost on to the consumer.
Yes, that's what.
Yeah,
All
that's the
tariffs are
plan.
going to do is make everything really, really.
They've already
really fucking
announced
expensive.
it. They're literally announcing it. Like, hey, things are gonna get more expensive now.
They're already a super
Auto parts,
fucking expensive.
clothes.
I think it's fucking hilarious. All those goddamn yard signs with this that's really, really retard, stupid fucking Trump good, Harris bad bullshit. Where it's Trump low prices, Harris high prices,
I've seen those.
and there's a bunch of variations
They're all
of
over the
like the
neighborhood over
most
here.
rudimentary dipshit logic I can think of to get someone to change their mind or whatever. And I go, it's the exact fucking opposite that was happening. Everything is going to get expensive now. Everything we own comes not from America. Fuck.
Who's gonna bring jobs back?
This microphone was made in fucking Mexico. There's tariffs on Mexico.
Yeah.
Tariffs all around.
A lot of
You get a tariff. You get a
A
tariff.
lot of AV
Check under your seat.
manufacturers brought
You're
their
fucked.
stuff back to the United States
What?
after COVID. A lot of AV manufacturers brought their manufacturing back to the
Who?
States.
We're talking
a lot of
ultra
them.
high end shit.
Yeah, commercial stuff.
Well,
That was after that. That was after that factory burned down in China. It was the Nangate factory that burned
Well,
down. and
it was just
caused
COVID
a
in
huge
general,
issue,
where you-
especially with all the stuff that we used to buy.
yeah.
That's why we had those big shortages on, all that QSC or Crestron.
NVX
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. No.
Well, Crestron's already asininely expensive. I almost went to Crestron school.
Yeah, I mean,
my
they're
boss
who do you
sandbagged
think they're buying their microchips from?
Taiwan.
No, they have a factory in Mexico now.
In Mexico.
But they still get
That's
their
still
chips
Mexico.
from Taiwan. you know?
Mexico isn't America.
No, I know.
Technically, it is America.
Well-
United States of.
Yeah. We should just adopt Mexico as a 51st state,
Let's take it over.
and we can get Puerto Rico at the same time.
Mexican-American War,
It's
Part
actually
2.
not a bad idea, you know.
We just annex the entire continent.
You could. Take
Who's
over-
going to
take
stop
over-
us?
Take over Guatemala.
No one's going to stop us. If we
shit.
wanted to go take over Mexico, no one would stop us.
Would the Navy do anything?
I don't know, man.
Well, yeah, it's the American Navy. Is there if the Mexican Navy? There's still the Spanish Armada. Is still no one expects the Spanish Armada. Just a bunch of sailboats pop up. Hey, I'm thinking of Spanish Armada versus the modern American Navy.
Is it like Captain One Eye Willie though too? The ship.
Yeah,
you know?
that didn't make any sense how that ship was still sailing. Like how. Anyway, so yeah, the tariffs are gonna fuck me in the butt for that business. So I guess I'll just kind of.
What's your other business?
I do. Well, this year is my last year because I physically can't do anymore. It's trash bin cleaning. So.
That's right.
Yeah.
You told me about this.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You making fun of me?
No, he was just talking about
I've told a lot of people that I have someone. I know someone that does
I
it.
physically because I had a rotator cuff surgery this time last year, and it just hasn't healed because I've been working, so it just cannot fucking heal. My arm hurts so bad I can't even like lift up my sheets. So I'm trying to roll over at night because I this motion I can't do with any kind of weight. So and that's heavily dependent to clean.
And that's your main source of income.
Yeah, that's my.
You
business.
don't have a. That's your job.
That is my job. Yes, I have my business does that.
Have you thought about just like bringing on like another employee?
It's a non-starter.
about to get
basically.
bought
I'll leave it at that. But it's a non-starter. There's a potential of that, but maybe not. My business is not big enough.
Yeah.
Like to. It's a whole thing. I'm not getting into here. But then. But I'm transitioning to dryer vent cleaning. So give me your information. I'm gonna go. I'll check out your shit real quick, sometime, just to see how you're doing.
Dryer vents.
Dryer vent.
Yeah.
Not
It's
your
really
butt- not your
short.
butthole.
I need my.
Hey,
I need the.
Don't put words in my mouth.
I need the flue for my fireplace cleaned.
Really?
Yeah. Can you do that?
No.
Okay then.
Funny enough, I have
I need that
certification.
done too.
I have certification. You don't have a fireplace.
Sure do.
You don't have a fireplace.
Don't.
In my house, I live.
It's
in.
not your house.
What?
It's not the house I live in.
Zing.
I'm being a dick.
Doesn't matter. I live there. We just got a new evaluation too. 465 is what it's worth.
1,000.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are you living?
Field Club.
Oh, you live in Field Club?
Yeah. It's just we did some
Houses
houses
over there too.
It's up on the street. There's some nice houses.
It's just
like,
a
on the
huge
street.
fucking house.
By
Like
the
what,
church and
4
stuff.
stories, 8 bedrooms. Smells like
No,
mothballs.
there's only like what'd you say?
Half of it's haunted.
Yeah, we don't go downstairs. Jeff's downstairs.
It's technically like I think only 4 bedrooms.
I don't know, man. It's
3
fucking it's
bathrooms.
huge.
You know, 4 baths.
That's I
Three
fucking
and a half,
I
three and a
fucking
half.
love the house.
It's a good house.
It's awesome. That
There's
the first
a lot of cool Victorian style.
like
over
the
there.
first floor
It's
has
100
like
years old, man.
Yeah.
isn't that first floor like a 12-foot ceiling or some crazy? It's so I can't touch it. And if I can't touch the ceiling,
You have vaulted ceilings in the basement?
no. And the main level is
I don't think they're 12 feet.
they're at least 10 foot. They're really
they're
tall.
over 10. Yeah, they're probably 11.
That's super cool.
Some beams. Or whatever.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
check
then
it
it's
out. I
like got
haven't
this.
It-
You haven't
like-
invited me over, actually.
Oh,
I did.
No, he did.
Oh.
I did. I invited you to the football party.
Yeah. I had to backpedal real quick.
I would like to redo our kitchen too, make it all open and shit.
Oh.
But I don't know what walls are load bearing and stuff.
What are you gonna do
And
with
it's
the washer
plaster.
dryer?
Move it back to the basement, probably.
I wish you knew a
I
cabinet
wouldn't.
guy.
If I could leave it.
I
First of
know.
all,
I
that's
don't
great.
really want to move it. I almost
That's
thought about
super.
move them upstairs.
Ooh, actually, that would be a bad idea. If you could, actually,
I would always
you
put, I
can't
put the
get up those
laundry
steps.
on the floor where your bedrooms are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of thought about that too,
Mm-hmm.
especially because there's like a nursery upstairs that we like don't really use.
Yeah, fuck that. Turn it into the laundry room.
Yeah, but then you gotta carry washer and dryer up there.
Yeah, once.
Yeah, once, dipshit. I have a furniture dolly,
Yeah,
and you have people to call.
definitely. Derek's made us do it with his
Douche.
place.
Yeah,
who you gonna
payback,
call?
bitch.
But
Ghostbusters.
we'd have to install water and everything first.
just tap it off the
Bathroom's right there, right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
drill a hole in the wall.
but
Lath and plaster?
it's plaster.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, you just rip that off and put drywall up.
Yeah, that's what they did in parts of the bathroom. So, but
Anyway.
kitchens first. I feel
This
like.
riveting conversation of home remodeling. But anyway, so the tariffs.
What else are we talking about? Oh,
tariff.
He was talking about
politics.
tariffs.
So I
I
was.
didn't want to talk about tariffs.
That's that's a big thing that no one
It
understands.
hasn't happened yet.
It's
going
going
to.
to. So I was
Well,
reading
already
this,
talking about
Are
it.
the deportations also going to happen?
Yeah, he's already talking about that too.
the
Are the
shut up. So I was reading a Reddit post. this
abortions
fact-
going to happen?
Shut up. Well, no, they're not going to happen. That's the thing.
Yeah, okay. Trying to trick you.
This Reddit post
They
about
still will.
Shut up.
They still will.
I was
You
listening
can still
to
get
this.
an abortion.
I was reading this
In
Reddit
certain
post
states,
about
yeah.
this manufacturing plant in Pennsylvania. The owner came out and had to tell them like you're not getting bonuses this year because we have to order as much as possible before January 21st.
Yep.
and everyone in that fucking room voted Trump, and they go, why? What happened? So they're missing out on like 20 grand because a person each, because they didn't understand what tariffs meant. They thought they were paid by the import, like the outside country. That's not how that fucking works. So I'm going to have to pay insane tariffs. But I'm going to double. All right. That's why I'm not doing this anymore. I'm so fucking mad about the sunglasses. These sunglasses?
Dude, just are you upside down on these things right now?
No, I just have a shit ton of them.
They're not prescription, though.
No, they're not prescription. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm talking to a bunch of fucking nerds. Nerds with the fucking glasses. Oh, you guys are so fucking cool with your glasses.
Hey, we got cool glasses.
And we have beards.
Yeah.
We're double cool.
Sir, I don't appreciate that. I have a mustache, everybody.
It's not cool.
You're not cool. You've had a beard your whole life.
Most of it.
I'm not trying to be cool. I'm raising awareness for men's health.
Okay, thank you for
Let me
saying
stick a
it.
finger in your butt.
Is that what it's
I
about?
gotta check your prostate.
Oh.
It makes more sense when I'm wearing a mustache.
Mustache rides?
Who wants a mustache?
I don't get why mustache comes into that.
Movember.
And
I don't know because people
prostate
because mustaches are not common.
Aren't you supposed to like start in the beginning of November and not?
Well, there's no
shave
shave
it?
November.
Yeah.
Movember is a spinoff of that, where you just have a mustache and people go, "Oh, you have a mustache," and you go, "Yes, men's health," and so forth.
And
Yeah, but I also heard autism too.
Hey, if the shoe fits.
What about No Nut November?
You mean nothing but nut November?
Nut all the time.
Nut and butter.
Non-stop nut
November.
November.
Non-stop nut November.
That will kill me.
That would probably be worse.
I would go to jail.
Yeah, especially if you're still working.
I
and
mean,
stuff,
I think
you know?
you'd wilt away first.
No, I'd explode.
Oh, if it was no nut November.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, nothing but nut November. That's just
You're a
Day to day.
You're a husk of a man now.
I have a very strong. My rehab, my right arm has gone very well. You know.
My rotator cuff is surprisingly doing well now.
Yeah, that's not some
can only rotate.
Yeah, it only goes one direction, but hey, it goes really well.
Hey, I think there's one more beer in there if you'd want it.
Say less.
I'm getting the beer. Don't you scoot that fucking chair.
Joanna,
I'm getting it, baby.
settle down.
Honey.
I never know what she's doing back there.
You didn't replenish for this thing?
I bought that pack yesterday.
Oh.
I drank a lot more beer yesterday than I thought I did, I guess. I took a bath last night.
Gay.
It felt fucking great
Yeah,
for my
man.
sciatica.
I'm just mad because I can't fit in my jacuzzi tub. So,
When did this sciatica thing start?
Dude,
35?
I think I actually...
35.
No, I think I heard it on Labor Day. I took the kayak out. But I had like a really busy couple weeks before that. Like I was in Arizona and shit. I was just nonstop moving. And then after that, my back kind of hurt. And then like it started going into my leg like a week after that. And I didn't really do anything about it for a while, I feel like.
So I'm curious which one you have. So you
How
have
do you know
one.
it's sciatica? Sorry.
No.
Because it is like my nerve. It's like shooting pains down my
it's
leg.
Are you sure you don't have like a pinch?
No, it's the
Did you go
sciatic-
and see somebody about it?
Yeah,
nerve.
I went to a doctor.
Wait,
and-
did he say sciatica or your sciatic nerve is irritated? Because there's a very big difference between sciatica
Yeah, okay, so
and sciatic nerve pain.
I guess it's my sciatic nerve is irritated
Okay.
somehow.
So you're
So
now
they
you're
prescribed
half.
me steroids, and I got some physical therapy prescribed.
Oh, there you go.
So you're halfway
Yeah.
into my boat then.
And
Good
I've been
job.
doing that for a while. It's a lot. It's helping a lot. I hopefully I don't have if it all goes good, I'll be fine. But
So,
I might have to do an MRI.
did it show that
at
it
the
do you
end.
slip a disc or bulge the disc?
I haven't. That's why I haven't done an MRI or anything.
Because they're herniated. Because mine
It could be any
is
of those.
goofy. So I have the same issue, but it's down both legs and it goes all the way up to my eyeballs. So
What?
Yeah. No, seriously. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It goes into your eyeballs.
Yeah. So the pain comes. So whenever I heard about once every 4 months. Like I'll fuck myself up once
No
before.
fucking way.
What?
That's there's got to be a different nerve.
Yes,
It all comes off.
Yeah, I'm
the
about to
column.
explain it, you dick.
It just sounds unreal.
My real passion is my hobby.
Really? What's that?
I work with
Lanes. All right. So
This guy thinks his eyeball nerve goes into his leg.
So I switched. I'm like, fucking god damn it! Obviously not, you stupid
It goes all
dickhead.
the way from my big toe to my eyeball.
Do you have any idea how?
That's what he said, isn't it?
Do you have you ever seen the actual
A
nervous
nervous system? Yes. I had a fucking science book. where
then
you flip
what?
the
Then
thing.
why are you being a cunt? Because that's not at all. Then you know better than to be a dick about that. So, anyway, in 2015, I was doing something fucking super sweet, and I hurt my back. It was so badass. I'm not gonna tell you about it. It was so cool.
A triple axle black flip
It doesn't
360
sound that
corkscrew.
cool.
Yes. Anyway, so I was.
He was actually bending down to tie his shoe.
That could be what happened to me too. I don't know.
Basically, I
I
had to
overexert myself.
I had to lift like 350 pounds, like just it was a thing. Anyway, so it basically took my disc and just goes compressed it, and then the muscle around the spine goes, "Oh, you're in trouble," and then it squeezes, and your brain goes, "Ow, protect that nerve," and then it goes, "Okay," and it squeezes, and it's this feedback loop. And every time I hurt my back, it takes 7 days to recover because my brain has to stop. Like, has to calm down. I have to take so much Tylenol, I'll stop breathing. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, Tylenol will
and it
melt for
goes
respiratory.
and it goes into your eye.
And so the pain throbs all the way because it restricts my entire nervous system, like entire spinal cord, and the pain shoots up and like goes around the back of the head towards the eyes. I mean, it's just a whole body pain, and it sucks so much asshole. I've been dealing with that for 10 fucking years now. It's very
I'm hoping my pain goes away.
obnoxious for being somebody my size too.
I really want to go ice skating again this winter. And
Yes,
I'm hoping
you're.
I can.
I mean, I'm surprised they didn't do an MRI because they have to check.
I
that-
guess it's
that-
prescribed now instead of doing the MRI thing. Is like go to PT first.
Yeah.
That's just
Why were they
fucking
gonna-
Kind
stupid.
of makes more sense.
That's
'cause
so, no, it does
might
not.
I mean, I am
No.
concerned.
Yeah, actually, you're right, dude.
Makes no fucking sense.
It
It's
seems
easier
like
to
a
go.
fucking
Here's your
medical
problem.
scam.
Not let's throw something at the wall
But
and
I
see what
think
sticks. What the fuck?
I think there's a lot of times they're like, oh yeah, it looks fine. There's nothing wrong. Just go to physical therapy. So it's probably wasted of an MRI.
Yeah,
I don't want more radiation getting funneled.
That's
at me.
not what MRIs are. God damn it.
That's okay. So, like, let's just
God
put this
damn
into
it,
like
man.
lane.
Forget that last sentence.
Let's put this
That's
into
gonna
lane
be hard.
logic. Cut that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's put this into lane logic, right? Like, when we have like an issue in the field, right, with like some sort of AV, you know, do you just like, how do you go about troubleshooting?
You break the system down. Sorry,
Right.
did I fuck it up?
You want to like probably see what you're doing before you start doing anything, right? Like,
Is
Get,
this,
like,
is this
get
a
a-
reference to what just happened or what you're talking about? Because like are you being really shitty about the headphone thing?
no, it just keeps turning
I
off.
think that's really
Well,
funny.
I fucked with it. I grabbed it.
Yeah, but
I
as you're
moved
doing,
it.
you're like, you should see what you're doing before you do stuff.
It's my point. My point is like, why not take a picture of the problem and then address the problem? Why would you just start throwing troubleshooting solution? Like, just like,
It's like just call the fucking customer support when you don't know how to use a piece of equipment.
yeah. Other than spending 2 hours
No, I get
fucking
that.
with
I get
something that you
Hey,
don't.
I would have if they would have asked me if I was okay with doing an MRI. I would have said yes, but that's not what happened.
Well, sometimes you got to be like, that's the fucked up part about like the medical system, I think, is like, you almost have to be smarter than them. It feels like sometimes, like, what, you know what I mean? Like, well, like, what about like an MRI? Like, what, like, can we get like a picture of
Yeah,
this
but
thing first?
they have so much fucking red tape to get through. Yeah, so my rotator cuff.
And then you got to stand in line.
gotta
and-
schedule an
yeah,
MRI.
I get it.
standing.
I don't
What the
know.
fuck?
Not stand in line.
But
Get in, like,
my-
schedule it out.
My physical therapist told me she's like,
Stand it.
let's schedule a couple appointments, and then I'll recommend if we should maybe fast track an MRI before.
I mean, they're not that
the year
expensive.
ends.
They're like $2,500.
Yeah, but it's got you got to go through insurance and stuff.
No, I mean,
you know?
that's the insurance price. It's like on the insurance thing for all my shit because everything I had was
Well, that's
documented.
your insurance, though.
No, I had their I had workers' comp, but they itemized everything they did to me, just so I could, because part of the salary to see how much they put in for it, you know, and like the MRI is only $2,500. Like that seems like because one session of PT is like $160 an hour or more. Just do a quick zip and you see what's wrong. Fuck,
Yeah.
God, that's
I
annoying.
don't.
You know, I got to be.
I don't have that much experience in the medical system. I don't even have a main doctor.
Neither do I.
You don't have a
So-
But I
primary
also
care doctor?
don't have
No.
Oh, shit.
I also don't
Primary
have insurance. So.
Care physician.
PCP.
I
gotta be
always
the-
feel weird when they ask, like,
That's-
"Do you have a doctor?" Like, no.
That's another thing about being
Why would
a
I have
veteran.
a doctor? You have doctor?
Free healthcare.
Nice.
Yeah, is it though?
It is.
You go to the
It's
VA,
free, but it's hard. How
Anytime
hard is
I
it to
want.
you
get?
stand in lines.
Yeah, no, I don't. Just for the MRI.
Next. No, too short.
No, I
You got a
didn't.
fast pass the MRI.
Yeah,
It's only
no.
$50.
You just go to the ER. It's easy.
If you're in a wheelchair, you
walk
get
right in.
Right
early
into the
access.
ER. Yeah,
I had
fucking
to
anything.
I had to take a guy to the VA
Not thinking about the MRI.
ER one time. He like a drill hit him in his thumbnail and he thought he broke it, so he wanted to go to the ER.
You have to.
Yeah, for-
Otherwise,
well,
you're
it's for
waiting.
work,
Like
yeah.
you could
Yeah, I
call.
suppose.
You could call ahead. They'll tell you just go to the ER.
Yeah.
And they'll fix you. Yeah, it's great. I don't pay for a fucking thing. I had a CT
I've
scan.
only heard bad
Not too long
things
ago.
Oh,
about
I'm
the
not a
VA.
veteran.
You know what? And there is
Just from other just veterans that I've talked to that bitch about it. That's it. I don't know
When
anything.
you have big things, I think it sucks. But with little
You're,
things,
yeah, maybe.
it's probably easy.
I go like I bust my head open or something. I need stitches. I go down to the ER. They stitch me up. I mean, I think I've been in and out of the VA hospital in 15 minutes to get stitches.
Nice.
Like,
But if you had to do like a major surgery,
Yeah, I'm thinking like
I had
long-term
just
issues
had one.
and
what happened?
a dickectomy.
no, I didn't have.
Did you have a dick shortening surgery?
He actually had a surgery to pull it out of his mouth.
Well, they said they.
What the fuck?
The doctor thought I had a third leg for a long time.
There you go.
But
See, that's how you roast a man. Tell him he has a huge cock. That's how you get him.
So they gave you a late circumcision or what?
yeah, they had to take a little extra off the top though.
You ever make a Subway sandwich? You see him cut that in half? Exactly. That's how I do to him.
Wow.
That's circumcision.
That's fucking.
A dick shortening.
But
procedure.
not slicing it in half.
Yeah, and then they sew the mushroom back on.
All right, great.
No, I mean you
Anyway,
just
I guess all the stories I hear
the-
about people with like long-term effects. Also, now I think about it. Just now, I'm thinking, well, they probably got hurt in the military and they're getting covered by it, but they're getting fucked with, and they don't.
Yeah, I think that's always
maybe that's it. Because
that's
I only
the thing.
talk to old guys.
John Oliver's done things
that yell about the
where
VA.
If you have long-term like illness from the fire pits,
Agent
or whatever,
Orange.
Agent
or
Orange
that,
fire pits is a
yeah,
big thing right now.
Yeah, exactly. That was
Fire
the
pits?
recent stuff.
Yeah, burn pits.
They just burned everything.
You burn your everything. You burn your shit. You burn your trash. You burn everything.
Chemicals.
Talking about the army?
Marines, Army, Air
Navy?
Force. Anybody? No, not well.
Oh, this is the military thing. Okay, I thought it was
Did
like
you guys have burn pits?
No, not in the Navy. We're on a ship.
Well, yeah. But did you like?
You
dump
can have
things?
a burn pit once.
Did you dump things?
You get one shot at the burn pit, Lane.
Enjoy it, fucker.
Well, you throw like a tank over the water and you shoot it. You know.
Uh-uh.
But did you guys dump anything over water?
No, no. That's,
Well, what about
that's
your
an
trash?
EPA. That's
What'd
an
you do with your
EPA.
shit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
could you dump the poo poo? Could you dump the black
yes,
tank?
you can. Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
Yeah.
I was
But
thinking
that is
this
not. That
this
is.
poo-poo.
You have to be so many miles off the coast.
But did you ever
Get
see
right as
anyone,
close as you can to dump
Did you ever see anyone like just throw something over
a bag of shit. He called the shit poop.
Or yeah, or like, oh my frisbee.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you ever have those days where you have the like free day or whatever? You jump off the
Yes.
thing. Yeah, people just jump in there like, "Why taking so long?" And everyone's just shitting.
What?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have to throw overboard in a paper bag. You know.
We had
What
a
is a
s-
free day?
We had a. It's. Well, I think what he's referring to is a swim call.
Okay. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck's
Hey,
called.
what's that mean?
It means they drop anchor and then you just kind of float there. Those ribs go out and they kind of circle the ship for a shark watch.
Zodiac.
Okay.
And then you just get to jump off the side of the ship and swim in the ocean,
Really?
wherever the fuck you are.
That's so cool.
It is really cool. I did it in the Indian
what
Ocean.
kind of jump is it?
Oh, like what? 20 feet? It's a fucking ways, isn't it?
I thought it'd
60
be more
feet.
than
Yeah,
that.
60
60?
60?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I wouldn't do that. Fuck
You
you.
just have to toothpick right in.
You just
right?
have to clench your butthole
your
as hard as
butt.
possible.
Jesus, man.
Damn, you ever seen Club Dread? I learned that from Club Dread.
I don't know if it was 60 feet actually. Hold on.
Yeah, maybe out of the water.
30 feet maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll rip your asshole apart.
I'd jump up 30 feet. 20 for sure, but
Yeah, 20 I do.
straight into water.
Yeah, 60.
Yeah.
That's
60
insane.
is pretty insane. But
So
you can do
it's
you
60
know?
at the like the tallest part, but if you go to the very back of the ship, it's very close, and that's where you would get in and out. It wasn't a very
just
far.
climb
It wasn't a
course,
very. It
I
was
would-
like a high dive.
You climb up the anchor.
I'm freaked out about the whole open ocean swimming thing. That just I don't even like water skiing because I have to get in the water, and I don't like being in water I can't touch the bottom of or see.
I don't like swimming in the ocean that much in general.
I've been to the ocean one time, and it was so it was in Destin, and I could walk. I walked like 100 yards out. I still wasn't in like couldn't swim. Like I was still touching the bottom. It's super shallow.
Yeah, but that's a beach. Beach is always like that.
Yeah, but fucking 100 yards out, so that shallow.
Yeah, it might have been high tide.
Where we would jump in off the ship,
That's the only time I've been.
it
Yeah.
was just like a high dive.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So what's a high dive?
I don't know. Maybe think of like Hitchcock.
Like what? 10 feet?
Hitchcock.
20 feet?
Do you guys remember Hitchcock? The swimming pool, like right up here on.
No.
Oh, by the
They had the
circle.
towers with they had
Not
the
from here.
diving towers with like all the
There's
all
still
the.
a pool there?
No, I think it's not. It's
I
not
don't know.
really
I drove by and I go, oh.
They had like the double towers and they had all the
Yeah.
myths around people jumping off and splitting their bodies open and stuff. But
That's a funny myth when you're 6
You-
years old. Tell another 6 years.
when you jump off the side of the ship, you have to like pencil in.
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole thing.
Otherwise, you'll
right?
break your
Sure,
asshole.
Sure. Yeah, I
But-
get that.
I mean, it wasn't that
still
far.
fun.
It
I
was
would do
fucking
it,
awesome.
you know?
Dude. I got pictures of it.
Did anyone
You jump with your phone?
Did anyone
Yeah.
belly flop?
No, not with my phone. I just people.
Did anyone belly flop on accident?
no.
Someone else jumped with their
Just like they
phone, though?
panic.
No, we had like a dude, back then, dude, I had like an iPhone. Remember the old iPhones when they changed the colors and they were all pastel like fucking Easter? Remember that? The
No,
iPhone
I never had iPhones.
C's.
Never had iPhones.
Anyways, that's what I had back then.
2010.
Yeah, 2000. Yeah, right around then.
That's when you said you're in the military. So.
Yeah, right
Oh.
around then. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, but I'm like, did someone like panic halfway down and start flailing and they belly flop? Because
No.
that would suck. That would suck. Damn, Dolly.
Aw, did you hit your head trying to jump
Yeah,
I was
up?
wondering what
She
that
just-
was.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
It was a force.
You're okay.
Dude,
What the?
you should check that dog for a concussion.
Eh,
Come on
it's
up.
already kind of dumb.
Come on up.
That ain't gonna
Don't
help.
hit your head again.
Yeah, watch out.
Jesus.
Dolly.
Come on up.
Go around, Dolly Bear. Good girl. What the fuck? Oh, that's right. They like Dolly kind of sees people every once in a while, but Gavin sees no one. So he's like, who's
Yeah, but she's always more friendly. You know,
yeah, I'm not
you're-
taking Gavin anywhere.
You're okay.
I can take Dolly to the fucking somewhere they don't allow dogs. Yeah, she's a good girl. Yeah, Gavin's a little fucking asshole. So nice.
Dope.
Whew.
Fuck yeah.
I just oh my god.
Indian Ocean?
How far do you go down into the water once you hit like at that speed?
The Indian Ocean is surprisingly salty as fuck. So like this because of that the salt
There's
content
no
being so
circulation.
you just float. Have you ever seen the videos of the people in like the Dead Sea?
Yeah.
And they like can just like you can throw like really heavy objects and they just kind of
Yeah.
float. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Indian Ocean's salty.
You didn't even have to hardly like tread water.
That's cool.
But how when you hit, how far did you go in?
Probably not that far.
I don't,
if
dude.
there's
We're
that
talking
much
like 10
salt.
years ago, man. I don't remember.
I'm trying to think is like I mean, you jump from. I mean, I'm trying to think of dock jumps, so I still go 6 feet under of a dock.
I don't remember.
Different water though, like different salt.
You know, but
It's salt,
After
man.
I don't know, 20 foot hitting that. You know,
Here, I'll show you a picture of the.
Was there fishing out there?
We did when we were in. We did when we were in the. Like if we were like anchored up or like inshore. So we got to visit this island called Seychelles, which is in the Indian Ocean, and we weren't able to like come all the way into port, and we kind of anchored out. So a lot of the guys would like hook like chicken wings and stuff to like hooks and fish off the back.
Yeah.
I don't remember anybody ever saying they
Caught anything?
caught anything, but so like here's a picture of the ship.
You still try.
This is where I was jumping off here.
okay.
So,
All right, okay.
but you can see what I mean
I
when I
think we
told
were
you
both
like 60
imagining-
feet, right? Like to the.
I was imagining
You know what I
an
mean?
aircraft carrier and shit.
So
Yeah,
if I jumped off like here, it would definitely be worse than if I just jumped off back here. You're pretty close.
what was
What
was,
class of ship is it?
That's a cruiser.
What's her name?
What's
The USS Anzio.
Anzio.
Yeah.
wait.
It's
Is that,
classy.
I'm thinking of submarines. I'm sorry. That, like the different classes of like, you know, Wolf class and Chicago class. And I'm trying to think of
That's a sub.
yeah, subs. I'm thinking of subs, but the ship class cruiser. Oh, yeah.
That's a Ticonderoga class.
That's okay. Okay, I wasn't sure because I remember the one Littoral class cruiser. There's like an all high tech, and it's a silly name. So I think about that's all I can remember. It's a really weird.
I think about the Zumwalt.
Zumwalt?
What? Huh? It's there was the Littoral class cruisers or destroyers that like these like basically.
Yeah,
Corvettes.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not called that though. I don't think.
Well, a Littoral class is a class of ship because I hear it a lot of military channels, and it sounds
Maybe.
like clit.
So like
Littoral?
the Zumwalt. That's the yeah.
Zumwalt?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the name of it. The USS Zumwalt. Okay, yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's the class of ship.
The it says USS Zumwalt. Isn't that the name?
Yeah, but there is also a USS Ticonderoga, which is a CG,
But
it's named after the class of cruiser.
Okay. What was the word he was saying, though?
Littoral.
Littoral. He could be
Littoral.
thinking about like amphibious, the amphibious one. It's been a long time since I've been in. That's the Zumwalt class.
Littoral combat ship.
DDG 1000.
Sounds dope.
Pretty fucking sick. Right?
The whole time, a Littoral combat ship (LCS) is either of two classes of relatively small surface vessels designed for near-shore operations in the United States Navy. It was envisioned by a network agile, stealthy surface combat capable of defending anti-access and asymmetric threats in the littorals. Jesus Christ, I don't know what that means. Interesting.
Sounds like
So it sounds like they're
a
a near shore craft. They're not meant for open ocean.
yeah, here, Littoral, LCS.
Man, that was hard to read.
Oh yeah. So this was the original first one.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember this. I knew a guy who was stationed on one.
I'm really high.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't know why. That's probably all the
The
booze.
Zumwalt came after this one.
Okay, interesting. Yeah,
Zumwalt's a cooler name, too.
Way fucking cool, and it's a cooler. Look at this fucking thing, dude.
Let me see a big picture of that.
wait, how's it spelled?
Zumwalt.
Zumwalt.
Walt.
That sounds German.
Look at that fucking.
Yeah, it's dope.
Let's see the Zumwalt.
That thing looks like it's gonna like
Whoa.
fucking take off the
Fucking
ocean and
modern
fly
as
into
fuck.
space.
Yeah.
Well,
Space
okay,
Force.
remember Tomorrow Never Dies? James Bond, Tomorrow Never
Yeah.
Dies. That boat they had, the double hull stealth ship, that's a real thing. It's docked off a port in Florida for sale for like $2 million. Like there's they can't use it. And it's been down. It's been just abandoned.
Like the movie made it.
No. It's an actual stealth craft developed by the United States military, and it was so fucking expensive to operate. They go, why do we need a stealth boat? We have submarines. What the fuck? Kind of like a really oh no shit type of obviously the project
could.
started, and then 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, whatever it took. I'm sure all the other technology developed, a la drone technology. So they go, well, why do we need a stealth ship on the surface when we can just have a fucking drone that no one will ever see? Ooh. So you can buy that fucking
Why
thing
wouldn't
for
you
like
want both?
$2 million.
Why wouldn't you want your
Because
boat
it was
stuff,
too expensive to operate.
All right, let's all chip in. Let's get this thing.
Dude, yeah, dude. Are you shitting me? That's fucking dope as fuck. If I won the lottery, I would buy that motherfucker
Would you
tomorrow.
have a community on it?
No, I would just be like, get out of here. It's my stealth boat. You don't see
but
me.
You could have
Don't look at my
I'm
stealth boat.
hiding!
You literally couldn't afford to
Yeah.
operate it, so you just have to park it where in
I'm
Lake
just-
Manawa.
I'm just picture this a couple years out. Yeah, I'm just broke as fuck. Like, oh, what happened to you, man? Like, I won the lottery.
Didn't you win the lottery?
Oh, did you make bad investments? No,
Nah,
I bought a
fucking ship.
a $2 million stealth boat and then spent $30 million keeping it running. You won the lottery 6 months ago. It's a sweet boat, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I think you just float out and just fucking turn stealth on and stay there. Live on the boat.
Do you think it's like a button that you push that turns?
Yeah,
the
how do you think stealth works, you prick?
How do you think that works?
No,
I'm legitimately curious.
yeah, how do you think stealth works?
I'm assuming it's more of a fader,
Hidden.
fully hidden.
That's funny.
I mean,
It's not active camo, you twat.
no,
it's
they just scramble radar essentially.
Dude, that actually reminds me of a funny story from when I was a kid.
Hold on, can we finish burning him real quick? So the stealth is
I know
built
how
into the object. You don't turn it on or
I know
off.
how stealth
So
planes work.
the
and
engine,
shit.
the propulsion of the systems is what's so expensive. The stealth thing is a built-in
I
cost.
get
You
it.
don't turn it on and off.
I know.
I don't.
But
Okay, your
it's
story?
just-
Do you want to
it's
know?
just
Do you really
fun.
want to know what the stealth is?
If the fader like turned all the like lights
There's
off
no-
and everything.
Oh,
you know?
we're
that
stealth
his-
and turn my
is
lights
that
off.
his
What kind of
input-
fucking
is that his
hillbilly
input
bullshit is
volume?
that?
What?
What is that? Is it input volume for his microphone?
No, it's cutting down actually this stuff.
So the
just
stealth.
close
The,
to fader.
okay, so real quick lesson: the stealth on the ship isn't like it is. Yes, it is built in, but it's the angles.
Yeah.
So
which
it's
the
not
ship
an
is built.
it's not an active
And
system.
it's
That's what I'm saying.
also the material that they use on the outside of the ship. It's like so.
yeah.
sponges.
It's
It
reflective.
is. No, I'm not kidding.
Sponges?
Yeah, no, it is.
I thought it was
well,
reflective.
they are.
They're like a. It's
Yes.
like a foam. It's
They're
like
they're radar sponges, basically.
they absorb. They absorb
Radar?
They absorb radio frequencies. They absorb them. They don't.
So
they don't.
it's-
They don't
it's
let
like-
it bounce
It's
off.
an acoustic panel.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
kind
more
of.
or less, yes. For
Waterproof?
a very specific frequency, but I'm just thinking of a.
I'm not like a. I'm not like a foam genius here.
I was
or
thinking
anything,
like an
but yeah, it's
F-17.
essentially what it
No, I
works.
get that now.
I'm just
Makes
picturing
sense.
an F-17 with all its fastest, just a bunch of scrub daddies taped to it. Oh shit! It's triple efficiency. That's all I'm picturing right now.
What if it was just regular sponges? It
just
didn't have
a
to be
Scotch
scrub
Brite.
daddy.
No, soft side
Yeah.
out. Soft side out.
But we can go with your logic, Lane. That you just push a button. I like that.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
camo from fucking Star Trek.
I feel like you would still want an ultimate stealth mode where you turn the lights off and engine
You've seen
quietness,
Periscope?
you know? Yeah, exactly.
So the
Where
engine.
they make some whale noises.
So the engine quietness is actually I don't know if this is something you can
you,
Google.
you can talk about.
I don't know if I can talk
You
about
put
it, but
water in your vodka?
The Mio, I had the flavored
Oh,
water.
okay.
Yeah.
Vodka water, so I don't.
I
get
didn't see
super-
that.
I
so I
don't
don't
know
get
if you
super
can.
fucked up.
I don't know if you can Google this information.
No,
but-
Tom Clancy already found out with the Caterpillar Drive in Humber in October, is what I'm sure you're talking about, right?
Caterpillar Drive. Explain.
You haven't seen Humber October?
No, I don't know. I've never seen that movie.
Sean Connery is the Russian captain with an Irish accent.
Yeah.
I hate how it's just like, okay, Sean Connery, okay, cool. He's a Spanish guy in Highlander 2. That makes sense. He's a Russian captain. Sure. Everyone else has a fucking accent that isn't fucking Irish. All right.
It's a different era, man. You could do shit like
So the
that.
Caterpillar Drive was a cool thing. In the movie, you know, it's Tom Clancy, and Tom Clancy finds some crazy shit. That,
Isn't there an author?
Yes, the fucking author, Tom Clancy. He's actually been investigated by the FBI because they go, how the fuck do you know this about all these systems? Because it's a very, you know, political, military type of
I've never read his
content. But he talks about this nuclear submarine in one of his books, and the FBI goes, what the fuck? How do you know that? He goes, I Googled it. Basically, it's all open information. He just finds places, and it's, hey, okay. But so Caterpillar Drive, so I would think is real because it's Tom Clancy and he can dig up that kind of shit. So, you know, when a propeller goes in the water, it creates cavitation. And that pressure, and as soon as that closes, it goes boom, you know, basically tiny micro explosions, basically, you know, sound, fuck! The word I'm looking for is escaping me. But supersonic booms. There we go.
Okay.
Microscopic because the pressure is closing so fast, the water's going boom, 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 you know, a million times a minute or
What
whatever
kind
it
of
is.
propeller is this?
A standard propeller, a standard fin propeller.
All of them do
All
this.
propellers do that. Like when you're in a boat, you look back and you see that big white thing, that's all cavitation.
Okay.
So cavitation is negative in pressure against the blade and the water pressure, and it creates air pockets that are actually vacuums. And when it closes, it's very loud on acoustic equipment.
Okay. Finish.
The Caterpillar Drive was essentially a jet engine underwater, where it didn't have just a big propeller. It would suck it. It was like a turbine. Excuse me, turbine. There we go.
See that little animation?
Yeah.
It was a turbine. Is that a Caterpillar Drive? Mm-hmm. Ha ha! Tom Clancy, that motherfucker.
And it's real?
I mean, I don't know. That this could just be like
So it's
an
basically
animation of the theory.
like an auger for like a grain auger. It's
it's just going back.
it's an Archimedes screw.
It's just
That's what it is.
It's just doing this.
No,
Or
no, it's
going-
spin. It's rotating. It's you know what an Archimedes screw is?
Yeah.
Do you?
It's a screw.
Okay.
You familiar with the Archimedes screw?
Yes.
Okay, that's what that's what it is. I just realized that. That's what it is, but high powered and silent because it doesn't cavitate because it just pushes the water through. It doesn't chop through the water.
So you have to have it underneath a boat.
Well, it's for a submarine.
But it would have to be underneath it, like run all the way along it.
I don't know. If it's actually a thing.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming. Like an auger.
Well, if it's a real thing, I'm sure it's designed different than the movie. But I'm just saying that's, the Caterpillar Drive. Is that a real thing? Because Tom Clancy finds real shit to write about. And I'm going, if that's real, that's scary as fuck. Because these nuclear submarines can just sneak.
Be fast as fuck.
I'm not sure about the speed, but at that point, it's the stealth is because there's not going to be a submarine race. They only go 20 knots or some crazy low shit, right?
Yeah.
So it's about
get it in, blow so they don't get
moving
out.
quietly. Yeah. That's why in Down Periscope he put the sub between the cargo ship propellers to mask their sound. Boom. Okay. That's like 8 Down Periscope references. Oh, that's right, because you're in the Navy. We were talking about it even before I knew that.
I think so because it's on something. I saw it streaming on something recently. And I was like, oh wow,
yeah, it is, isn't it? Huh.
Time. So you have nothing to say about the?
Well, yeah. What are you doing now? What, you checked out now? You're fucking.
No, I'm just checking.
He's going full Derek.
He wishes he had his computer.
He's going full Derek.
I'm trying to remember. I'm just trying to see if it's Googleable.
Googleable.
Well, you might have to. You talking about the stealth system thing? This is also 10 years ago, so.
His books are still coming out?
No,
I don't want to put myself into a situation where I'm talking about something I can't.
Did you sign an NDA?
Yeah, you do.
Do it.
No, did you personally?
You do.
Well, then you really probably shouldn't talk about that. What's the limitation on the NDA? When's it run out? Was
it's
it
like general
yesterday?
public knowledge or something?
Was it yesterday?
Or it's like declassified or...
Yeah, depends on what it is.
Anyway,
so
the acoustic panel thing I think is pretty public knowledge.
Every
oh, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, but
boat's
of course there's a thing.
there.
There's a thing with military where it's every new technology you hear of, it's been in use for 15
decades.
years or something.
Yeah, decades.
The
So
military already has it used. That's why it's finally out.
I'm wondering if Caterpillar Drive is so cool.
So
You can Google Caterpillar Drive.
Yeah,
but that could be because of Tom Clancy.
They didn't just get Tom Clancy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
is there any other trash we need to be talking about tonight yet?
someone. Oh, I gotta drive home. Fucking haha! I like that, bitch.
I'm just asking.
Hey, I for once don't have to fucking drive home. So
And you feel good about that?
yeah, so I'm getting real fucked up.
Okay.
Do you not have to normally drive home?
No, I drive home.
Yeah, but
Do
like
it.
fucking 20 fucking feet compared
No,
to
it
me.
still takes me a while to get there. There's no real direct route. I
Usually
hit a
it's
lot
no.
of-
That
It's-
place
it's
is literally
5
right
minutes,
down the
you
street
dick.
from fucking Field Club.
It's 5 minutes.
Essentially, but Saddle Creek's all under construction. And there's so many red lights.
You just go right down Leavenworth, don't you?
Yeah, but Saddle Creek's on construction right there on Leavenworth. And then take it all the way across Dodge.
You're just not really going to convince me. I have a 25-minute
I
drive
swear
every
to
time,
God,
so
it will
fuck
take
you.
me 10 minutes or more.
That is absurd.
I know.
Go a
but I'm
different
telling
route.
you. No, I've gone the fastest way. It's still 10 minutes. You hit stoplights. It's just impossible to do it. Either way.
I got a 2-minute bike ride.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty jealous.
Well,
I'm not jazzed about the fucking weather though. I'm like, I rode here and I was like, oh fuck, it's actually pretty cold. I probably should have bundled up a little more.
Oh, this is beautiful weather.
Can you toss the bike in the back of the truck
I could.
if you need to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch out, I might blow up its battery powered.
No.
That scares the
I
shit
throw
out
it
of
in
me.
my truck all the time.
Yeah.
Well, like the
Well,
battery,
you don't
like electric bikes aren't allowed in apartment buildings because they'll the risk of explosion or the battery going bad.
Our airplanes?
Well, I mean, what's the logic behind that? I mean,
'cause
you
of
could say
all
my
the-
cell phone's not fucking allowed in the
Because of
apartment building.
all the e-bikes that are blowing up.
I mean, what about those little hover
So
scooters?
do electric cars.
Yeah,
they
those-
blow up.
You don't take that into your apartment building.
I park mine in my garage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just like I'm
Or a garage underneath the apartments.
I'm just
I'm
saying,
just making
like,
a
yeah,
reference
you're
to
right.
e-bikes that blow up.
Some
Jesus.
things start on fire.
Everything electric
Because that
blows
the
up,
brand, your
man.
brand of e-bike seems real suspect. Because it sounds like a racial slur. What is it again?
Mock wheel.
Mach wheel.
It sounds like a slur for like some from Burma. or
It's
something.
really popular. I didn't buy it off. I didn't buy it offline. I mean, you can,
What do you mean?
but I bought it off. I bought it. You know the Ducati store on Industrial?
Ducati?
It's the only Ducati store here in
The
town.
motorcycle store.
Yeah, on
motorcycle.
industrial though? Like
Yeah.
way out there?
Yeah, over by Oakview.
No.
They have a little e-bike shop that's literally like a part of the.
So you got a warranty on that bitch?
Yeah, yeah,
Nice. Okay, cool.
yeah.
Do
No, it's
you
legit.
Checks out.
Have
It's
wait,
refurbished.
No, it's brand new.
do you do bikes? more than e-bikes?
Do I what?
Like, do you do anything motorcycles
No.
outside of?
I used to. I used to have a bike. I used to have a crotch rocket.
It's not really.
So you don't ride dirt bikes or anything?
No dirt bikes. No. My son wants one though already. He's 4.
How many children you got?
Huh?
How many children you got? How many children?
Oh, children?
Churid?
Yeah,
just
Can
one.
you use your mouth?
Yeah, I'm saying it the cool way.
I just got one.
Okay, I wasn't
he's
sure.
amazing.
Teddy.
Yeah,
Teddy.
everyone says their fucking kid is amazing.
No, he literally is.
Yeah, can you do a backflip?
He will fucking try.
Yeah. Well. Nice. All right. Cool. Yeah. Sometimes kids suck, and some kids are cool as shit.
Yeah. I'll have to have you.
Wait.
We live right down the street from each other. I'll have to have you over.
I will probably never see you again.
You gotta go clean his dryer vents too.
I don't know. I can't tell with him. Is he actually mad? Because he keeps giving me stink eyes and shit. And I can't tell.
He hates you.
No.
Yeah, dude, it's freaking me out.
I'm listening.
I can't read emotions. I'm autistic.
Well, yeah. So
Wait, hold on. So your kid's name
yes,
is
and
yes. You asked no. Your kid's name is what now?
Teddy.
Teddy. Do you have a dog named Otto?
No, I have a dog named Rex.
Oh, okay, that's
oh,
you get the joke.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, do you know Jeff?
He does not.
Oh, okay. I barely know Jeff. I've literally seen him like 6 times.
My buddy has a dog named Teddy.
Yeah, and a son named Otto.
Son named
You want to know what the
Otto.
fucked
And
up part is,
Arlo.
dude?
About dogs?
No. Yes, it involves a dog. It involves a dog. So I used to live over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Where's over here? By
A
the way?
tobacco hut.
but by Tobacco Hut, right behind it.
Oh, so like a block, 2 blocks.
Yeah.
away. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I literally moved like, however many blocks it is west. But
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Good.
I had a neighbor. He lived across the street, and I was pretty good friends with him for a long, for the couple years that he actually lived in the house. And we had a kid, and he seemed kind of bummed when I had a kid because he had like older kids, and I was like, that's weird. And he was just like, oh man, these kids are a financial drain, blah blah blah. And I'm just kind of like, man, you really sound like you kind of hate your kid. And dude, I had my kid, and I told him, I was like, yeah, we're having a kid. We told him, we knew what we were gonna name Teddy before we had him. Sure. And I was like, yeah, we're gonna name him Theodore.
Oh, what was your girl name?
Fuck, I don't remember.
Okay, I'm just curious because I'm always
Well,
interested.
you knew it was going to be a boy, though. You saw his little penis.
That's a red flag.
Yeah. I believe that's a reference to 40-Year-Old Virgin where he shows the sonogram of his kid. They might have my baby's dick, and then that whole bit. That's all I can think about when you think.
Well, that's how you know.
Wait, so did you decide? Did you pick out 2 names before you tried, or was a baby? Was the planned?
Yes.
Okay, I had a lot of friends.
Go on about the neighbor.
Yeah.
I just but I want to know the
He
daughters.
doesn't have it.
I'm just interested because it's always interesting.
Yeah,
Because I want to know how close it is.
I think we discussed.
Yeah, I'm learning about the man. Calm
We
down.
discussed some.
We didn't even get to my list. Jesus Christ.
We discussed some. Yeah. We did discuss some girl names, but I don't ever think we ever landed on anything because we couldn't agree. And so, honestly, like once we found out it was a boy, we had a couple like boy names picked out, and we landed on Teddy after we knew it was a boy. Like,
because it's a great name.
it's a fucking strong name.
How was it? Was it like a oh Teddy, or was it,
like Teddy Roosevelt?
Was on the short list, or was this like boy Teddy type of thing? Like what was? I'm curious now. I never had to name a child, so
No, it was a short list. Yeah. I
was Teddy on the short list?
On the
short list of your choices.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was like you had a bunch of names and you boy Teddy. That's why I'm.
No.
curious.
We started
So
brainstorming.
it was in the mix already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The middle name, that was the hard one, right? Because we had settled on a middle name for a long time.
Is it Reginald L. Johnson? There we go. Is your middle name Reginald L. Johnson?
No, it's William.
Damn. I was so close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's middle name.
Do you know who Reginald L. Johnson is?
No.
The dad from Family Matters. I always wanted a kid that The cop from
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I just didn't know what his name
oh
was.
Reginald Val Johnson.
Oh yeah.
So I thought that'd be an awesome, sick ass name for a kid, but the middle name only. The whole Reginald Val Johnson as the middle name.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm kind of joking. I'm kind of not.
Yeah, I can't
Because you
tell.
can call it.
You might need to stop
Because
drinking
you can call the
vodka,
kid
John.
Reggie. You can call him
He's like, I don't
Val.
have to fucking drive. Fuck you, Lane.
Yeah, man. Fuck you.
Talking about the
I have to
goddamn
go
dad.
10 feet that
You
way.
gotta talk about the dad from Family Matters.
so-
What was his character's name? I
Reginald
can't-
Val Johnson.
That was his character's name.
No.
No.
His name was. Oh, I don't even know. I
what
don't
was
know.
his name in Die Hard?
I killed the kid once because he constantly said it. I assume that's his
He
name.
didn't say that a bunch. He said that at
Oh,
the end.
well, enough times to go. All right, man.
Fuck.
Al.
I can't remember
I
what
think it
his
was
name
Al.
I don't know. So what's sorry? What? So Theodore what?
William.
Theodore William. Okay.
Yeah.
Knudsen.
Yes.
Hey, what's your last name?
That's my last name.
Do you
That was just a made up name.
shot in the dark? Do you have any sisters? Not
No.
Okay, 'cause
Brothers. Two brothers.
okay, because I went to school with the Knudsen chick. She was a bitch.
Where'd you go to school?
Don't worry about it.
Did you go to Brian?
No, I went to a really, 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 really bad private school. So.
They went to
Oh.
Benson High.
No, my mom went to Benson High,
Where'd you go?
Concordia,
That's right.
156th and Fort.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a private Lutheran school,
Oh.
part of Wolsa, and it went south immediately. But now they're somehow expanding, like tripling the size of it. I drive by it a lot. I go,
Wow.
fuck you.
It's like part of Omaha now.
It's massive now. Big, too big. Because I went there when the school opened in 8th grade. When I went there, it was 7th through 9th grade, and they added grades. I was the second I would have been the second graduating class, but I didn't graduate because after 10th grade, I go, what the fuck is going on? My parents go, what the fuck are we paying for? So I had correspondence through UNL, then just went to college. So I got tired of high school. Suck. I don't have a diploma.
Oh, I was gonna ask.
Yeah, I don't have a diploma.
I didn't know that.
That sounded real confusing at first. And
Yeah,
I,
sorry.
I had to tie it back in.
I'm
there.
sorry. I just kind of threw up a bunch 20 years of my life here.
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
Let it
Trauma
out,
dump,
man.
dude.
Let it out.
Trauma
Well, no,
dump, bro.
I have to tell the story a lot to like family members and people don't understand like because my parents were Iowa State grads. I have a really really expensive jacket, Iowa State Leatherman jacket over there that I didn't pay a low price for, but it's the comfiest fucking jacket I've ever owned. I went to buy one, just the jacket without the Iowa State on it. And it was $350. I'm like, fuck you.
sounds right.
I'm an Iowa State fan, getting because it's nostalgic, whatever.
So you're not a Huskers fan.
I am, sure, of course, but
Neither are you.
just because where I am.
I just don't watch football, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Fair enough.
bro.
Anyway, so I have to explain. I've had to do that whole spiel to every single family member ever. Because like, why I like Iowa State? Why am I watching Iowa State? Why am I wearing Iowa State? I don't go to college.
'Cause
I went to technical school.
The jacket is comfortable.
I'm actually kind of glad I've been watching a whole lot less NFL. I don't watch much NFL
Really?
anymore.
Yeah, I haven't watched any.
I'll watch a Monday
Except
night
for-
game or something, or Sunday evening. But usually on a laptop.
I should probably finish my story.
It's fine. Yeah,
Oh,
go back to
fuck!
the financial
Oh,
neighbor.
Sorry.
The
I
segues.
I
We,
know,
we
I
just
You,
podcasted hard just now.
You did.
That was peak
Here.
organic podcasting. I do not need that.
It might bring out more.
Whoopsies.
Whoopsie.
I fell
So,
off.
anyways, long story
Okay.
short, dude, my fucking neighbor names his dog
Teddy.
Teddy.
Is your neighbor Jeff?
No, man.
Oh.
He names his dog
get it.
Teddy. So then, I mean, your call, bro. I don't care what you name your dog. It just seemed really fucking weird.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've seen that story on Reddit so much where some person within the orbit of this family names a fucking animal the name they're going to name their kid. That's insane. That's a real thing.
Well,
Yeah.
if it happens like right before, that is kind of
How
fucked
how
up.
how long between the so he got it so by the time
You
you knew
already
you were
had the
pregnant,
kid?
you had the name.
You had the kid, and then the dog showed up.
No, so,
I don't remember like the overlap per se, but I do know
small-
that
it's a
they
small
knew
period, though.
what. Yeah, they knew that I was naming the kid.
they knew that you were.
And I mean, maybe I'm the asshole here. I don't know, but like,
I mean,
it
join
seemed
the party.
fucking
It's
weird.
it's a free name. you know.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on. I just want to
weird.
establish the timeline
It
here.
is.
So you knew.
But
You
might
knew you were
have,
pregnant.
you might have imprinted it in his mind.
Did you have?
maybe I
You know?
incepted it.
Because that's
Hold
the
on.
thing. Like sometimes you just
Did you
hear
tell?
that, like, oh, that's a good
Did you
name.
tell him the name of the baby before you knew?
They did
gonna
not have the dog at all.
No. Did you tell him the name that you were just, the name you came up with or the short list in conversation before you tried to even get pregnant?
No.
Okay. So post pregnancy,
Why would you name a baby that you don't have?
because you have a short list of names.
No.
that you would name a baby.
Yeah, we never had that.
Yeah, you wouldn't talk about that with a neighbor.
So you find out you're
Yeah,
pregnant.
hey, I'm gonna. If I ever have a kid, I think I'm gonna name him George.
Hey, baby names come up. I mean,
Weird. That's
With
the
a
name of my
neighbor
dog.
a neighbor guy out there doing yard work. Hey,
if you're friendly with your neighbor,
if I ever have a kid,
What are you gonna?
Hey!
like, dude,
Hey!
I just thought of something.
Philip! What are you gonna name your kids if you ever have any?
Nobody does that.
It's okay, Dolly. You're fine. Oh, look at my dog. Look at what you've done to her. She is so distraught.
I don't know,
Look how
whatever
sad
you
the goose
pick,
eye.
I'm gonna name my dog it.
So,
It's different
okay.
if a family member does it. 'Cause
No,
you-
but I mean, if you're hanging out with your neighbor, like my old neighbor, I'd hang out with him like regularly, like for hours, just drinking in the backyard, talking about goddamn everything. So
Yeah.
baby names would probably come up in just conversation. Okay. So you knew you were having the kid, you had the name picked out, you told your neighbor that you're gonna have a baby, we're thinking about these names.
No,
And then he gets a dog.
This is the name, and the dog came I think the dog came after the baby. I could be wrong.
Yeah, but you probably didn't
If
take
it's-
the baby over.
If it's because I'm in my mind, I'm thinking announcement, and between then and the actual birth, he just goes and gets a dog. Randomly adopts a dog.
He
and names
honestly
it Teddy.
did randomly adopt a dog, and the dog turned out to be too much.
So you got rid of it.
He got so he returned the dog, and then they ended up buying like a brand new dog. I mean, in his favor, dude, like some dogs aren't for everybody.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
No,
You know
I
what
get
I
that.
mean? And
I get that.
and it wasn't against him. Like the
It's-
dog was just
it just sucks.
needed extra care.
Yeah, it just sucks
for
to
sure.
not.
And it was aggressive towards the kids, I think is what it was. So he had to
well,
get rid of it.
Nope. Yeah, can't do that.
So-
yeah.
He got the new dog. They bought they bought a new dog.
What
for
kind of
this.
dog was Teddy?
He was a Labradoodle.
The gayest of dogs.
I can see. It's like,
Push
oh,
the
he's
button.
A teddy bear.
Push the gay button.
Push it, Lane.
Push it, Lane.
You eat pieces of shit for
You
breakfast?
asshole.
No.
No. God damn it. No, I hate Labradoodles so much.
They're a cool dog. I got a friend that has Labradoodles. You know,
our
I
dog
just
hates the two that walk in our neighborhood. Barks at them every time they walk by.
Labradoodles are a popular breed because they're like hypoallergenic.
Yeah, they don't shed.
Yeah.
Was this neighbor
I just deal with fur.
over here or the new house?
Oh, over here. He's no longer there. He
Go-
moved out west.
Well, no, because I've met a Labrador named Teddy. That's all. What the fuck?
It's possible.
You got to
It
fucking.
might- it honestly, it might
Lane,
just be
do you
a
have a
common
button
name.
for like the X Files?
Yes, he fucking does. Shut up.
He knows that. I
Yeah. I'm thinking because you look at it now. In his defense, now I can get it because they do look like teddy bears, and you said Teddy. How often did you talk to the neighbor? Did you talk to him like every day,
Every
other day,
day, yeah,
every
we
few
were,
weeks?
dude. I would say we were like good friends.
Okay, because like my neighbor, I'd hang out with him like once every 3 months.
It
That's what I
wasn't
was
one of those
kinda thinking.
situations where it was like I talked to him in passing, and he thought that Theodore, like, dude was a good friend. I would go over there every day,
borrow
Dude,
something.
neighbor friends kind of
help
suck.
him out. You know, he helped me
Sure.
build my first rifle.
Dude, neighbor friends kind of suck because they go away.
Yeah,
Like I was really
he
good friends
moved
with,
out west, dude, and
I'm
like he
it
bugged
just
me
kinda
almost
sucks.
every fucking time we talked about you need to move out
How
here. You
old?
need to move out here.
How
I'm like, I
old
don't want to
was
live out there.
He missed you.
How old is your
Yeah.
neighbor?
How old
How
was
old,
I?
how old was he?
Oh,
Was he your age or was he?
Yeah,
older?
he was our age.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm in my head. I'm thinking like an older guy
No,
who's
he was our age.
shitty about a kid's not naming the dog after the neighbor's kid type of shit. It's, I'm thinking.
I don't think it was.
I have a
I don't
shitty old
think it
man
was
in
a
my head.
dig or anything.
Yeah, it was probably on accident. Like I said, you imprinted it in his mind.
Yeah, or it was his wife.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he listens to this podcast or not, but
Statistically, he does not.
yeah,
Yeah.
What's your guys' viewer rate?
And if he does, he can come
Not
fight
well.
me.
yeah, his wife was something special, so that's why we're not friends anymore. Well,
sucks.
That and we had like a
moved.
falling out over a hunting trip. Honestly, kind of sucked.
Oh,
He was a good friend.
For Hog?
Did Dick
Hog, yeah.
Cheney him?
No, he didn't even come. He didn't.
Oh.
It's
Well,
because
at least he didn't shoot him on
he
accident.
had a
so there's
he had
that.
a buddy that I just didn't really care for, And like he wanted to bring him on the hunting trip, and I was kind of like, I just kind of vetoed it.
You're like,
But I had like
can't,
my best
not
friend
that
coming,
good.
and I was just like, you know what I mean? And I felt like he felt like
Yeah, sometimes you can, intervene or over exert. Like
I'm sharing my
whatever.
hunting spot with you, dude.
Yeah, you
know?
don't need to bring someone else.
Well, like, or just bring
Oh,
somebody
it was
that I
your
don't
spot.
that I like.
Yeah.
Wait,
You know?
did you? So you didn't know the guy or didn't like the guy?
I knew the guy, met him once, just didn't like him.
So it was your
You don't
spot
wanna, you don't
then?
want to ruin your trip.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And I could have been fine. I just didn't like him.
Yeah, Matt, that's yeah. But that sucks.
Yeah, so it was just fucking weird, man. That's the whole thing. But no, Teddy's fucking badass.
The
You haven't seen him
neighbor's
in a
kid or
while.
your dog?
I haven't.
No, my dog, my dog. Shit. God damn it! Shut
Fuck, the neighbor's dog or your kid? I'm sorry. I just my mind brain's because I'm thinking about we're talking about dogs.
Yeah.
You agreed to it. You're
Fuck
like,
me.
Yeah, he fucking lured me in, dude. I was like a fish.
So
I took the bait. No, my kid.
Whoops.
He's cool. You haven't seen him in a while.
I haven't. He was little.
Dude,
he
he was
could
teeny
barely,
tiny.
barely talk.
Dude, he's wild, man, now, dude. Yeah, so, we're in this neighborhood over here, and we're off the beaten path. We got a lot of dirt roads around us, and so there's all these kids on, like, little mini bikes riding around.
Oh, sure.
And-
gangs.
Yeah, so, yeah. So Teddy, proud dad moment here, dude. Like, he used to have this little glider bike, right? And he got really fucking ballsy with
what's a glider bike?
like a balance bike. It's got no pedals on it. It's just got two wheels, and he can kind of use his feet, and he kind of
Yeah.
pushes himself across the ground.
Oh, right. Children.
It's like,
the
it's like
little.
it's
oh,
like the pre.
I know.
like a
I know.
pre
you-
bike.
It's
It's like a
it's
pre-bike.
like a scooter, like a hybrid thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think Scooter would sit on it, right?
Yeah.
And then, but he would get so ballsy, dude. Like he would just like start cruising, lift his feet up in the air, and just like, and just kind of like start weaving in and out. And I was like, this kid's got the fucking balance.
Yeah.
Like he's got it. And I just said to myself one day, I was like, he's ready.
For a real bike.
He's ready for a real bike. And I ain't gonna buy fucking training wheels. And I didn't.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And I got him it. He learned how to ride a bike in 20 fucking minutes.
Wow. Nice. Well, because he's been watching kids do
How
it
much?
too, though.
What's the return here? I will give you $1,000 for invest in your
His
kid to do
kid?
something cool as fuck, like go to like pro sports or
I thought you were trying to buy his
be
kid.
like a senator or something. I want to invest in your child's education and development because he's clearly showing latent skill. Which way are you gonna nurture it? Are you gonna make him a baseball star? Because I will invest in a baseball.
Are you being serious?
I mean that's fucking crazy shit.
Are you
that
trying
your
to big
kid just
brother
goes-
him or
No, I want to make money off his child.
Okay,
He's seeing a fucking investment
I saw it,
opportunity.
I saw it on the show Billions. One of the dollar bill characters was he like had like a bunch of kids that he was sponsoring that were really good at baseball, and he was like weeding them out to like make money because he get a cut of their contract with the MLB. I'm like, that is some crazy rich bullshit long term shit. So I go, kid doing balance bike to bike with no training wheels at 4 years old. There's clearly something there.
Is he 4 or 5?
4.
He's 4.
There's clearly something there, and I was like, I want to invest in his X Games winnings.
I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna be good at yet. He's got that mentality where he just, dude, like,
No fear. He's okay with falling down and stuff.
no, it's not that because he does have like an inherent like he knows.
When he's hurt.
Yeah, like he knows. He'll kind of check me sometimes. He goes, "Dad, do you think we should be doing this right now?" And I look at him and go, "No, probably not." He goes,
Is your
yeah.
kid Hank Hill? Jesus.
No,
Like,
he's just fucking like really intelligent.
Doing what?
wait. Now have you had
So
him tested?
we went disc golfing the other
Okay.
day, and
Seymour?
no, we went to Aspen, right down the street here, and there's a
Never
little disc
heard
golf
of it.
course back there.
Where's
Sun Valley, Aspen.
because Seymour's right down there.
Uh huh.
Sounds good.
It's before Seymour and Harrison. It's like tucked away in the neighborhood.
Okay.
So we took him down there, and for the longest time, I've always kind of like brought him with me on the disc golf course, and I don't know. I got this like wild hair one time. I was just like, you know what? I think you're kind of old enough. Like
Let him off
you
the
have
leash.
your other cousins here with you, and James
Make him look like a bitch.
James, his older
Show
cousin,
him
he's
up.
like 10, right? And I was like, you got him, you got this other one, you guys are kind of like a little squad. I was like, if you guys want to play on the park, the farthest way we'll get is like hole 7, right? And then we'll be coming back.
Okay.
But for the most part, the holes are kind of like right around the park there. And I looked at him and I said, well, you can kind of hang out here and play in the park if you want. And he goes, oh, hell yeah, dude. He didn't say hell yeah, obviously.
I was like, dude, this kid's also McConaughey. Awesome.
Yeah.
You look cool
And-
about preschool girls.
No, he just kind of like, he goes, he got pumped about it. And then he like started walking away from me. And I was just kind of like, it was like that dad moment where you're kind of like giving your kid a little bit of leeway here. And you're going to
some
go
freedom.
Yeah. But you're also like, I'm standing there looking at him as like concerned dad.
Yeah, like, should I have done
like,
that,
should I do
actually?
this? And he gets about 10, 20 feet away from me, almost to the jungle gym, and he turns around and he looks at me. Well, I prompted him. I said, "Hey, don't talk to any strangers. If anybody comes up here, if anybody, weird person comes up to you, kind of like, run away, grab your cousins, kind of that deal."
Yeah.
And he hears my whole speech, and he walks like 10, 20 feet away from me. He turns around and he goes, "Dad, do you think this is a good idea?" And I'm like, "No, not really." And he goes, "Oh, okay. I'll just come with you."
Really?
Yeah. And I was like,
Yeah, have you had him tested like
Put a
for,
little
like,
scare in
super
him?
smartism?
no.
Dude, get him to a fucking somebody because he might be one of those kids that gets his masters at 12 type of shit.
I don't know. I think he does have the potential to be an engineer, like his
Yeah.
dad.
I can see that.
Lame.
Yeah. I want to build that up. I still have all my parts and pieces from when I was in college
there's
and
so many things.
building circuit boards and all that shit, dude.
Yeah,
Like once I think he's getting to that age where I can start doing like really easy little stuff with him.
Yeah. Have you taken him to the Luminarium?
Yeah, dude, he loved it, dude. That place was cool as
Yeah,
shit,
it is
dude.
pretty cool. I think it'd be a lot cooler with a kid.
Yeah, it
I
is.
didn't go with a kid. We went out there a date night.
He was a little younger. It was about a year ago we took him, so he was still like.
Bring him again because I think they're always switching stuff out. They always have different exhibits and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
they're
he's
they're-
also still 4, so that plays
Yeah.
into effect.
Well, they're also building a new children's museum. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's gonna be like downtown by the Capitol District or something. I think.
Yeah, we took him to the Children's Museum.
Yeah.
That's a cool place too.
Yeah, I haven't been there since I was a kid.
I buy him Legos. I've already started him on Legos.
Oh, I just started watching Lego Masters
Is that like a
TV show, game show.
where they just build cool shit?
Yeah, and it's Will Arnett and they smash stuff and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That sounds dope.
Pretty entertaining.
I'll
And it
check
made
it
me
out.
think like, oh fuck, I'm totally buying my nephew Legos this year. I haven't bought Legos in a while. This is his birthday coming up in a couple weeks.
I just remember when I was a kid, dude, and I had like the big Lego tote, and
Yeah,
you just like let your imagination run wild.
yeah.
I don't know if that, like,
want.
I don't know if that like really like fed into my like just wonder and like creativity where I just like I'm building all this shit and then
Well,
it
you
kind
pro-
of spread into like electronics
you
and
already,
shit.
So-
you already had that creativity and
So
intuition.
I missed the past
and then
30
Legos,
seconds talking about being an engineer.
Legos was just the out.
Yeah, so yeah, I think a lot of people think like he has
What
like
what kind of engineer are you?
electrical.
Like locomotive electrical? No. I think engineer. I'm making. I
You're doing a
I
really
couldn't
bad
put together.
train job.
That was very bad. There, like okay.
He likes
wait,
trains. Remember,
wait.
he's
So
autistic.
so wait.
Oh
Hey,
yeah. Do you have a train set you want to show me?
dude, I had dope train set growing up.
Bust it out.
I'm autistic in other ways. Wait. So what sidebar? What does an electrical engineer do making cabinets?
That's a funny question. I don't really make cabinets. I handle all of our software. So my degree was very
How big is this fucking company? This
there's like
they're not
there's
paying
like
for a
13 of
sponsorship.
us.
So cold cabinet. Yeah,
Cool guy cabinets.
yeah, cool cabinets.
Yeah.
The cabinet man's. Wait, so it's a local company.
Yeah.
Okay, when you say software engineer, it's like it's a national fucking company. What the fuck? That's why I'm like really confused.
Cabinets are like
Still gotta have like drawings and shit.
yeah, dude. You do everything in AutoCAD, and
Nice.
we use a software called Microvellum, and it literally builds our cabinets like so. It does. it's all prompt based, and you can build your own custom products, and you can use these prompts to kind of manipulate your product, and you can write code on the back end to even more customize it.
I'm really curious if is that pre or post Chat GPT?
That's pre ChatGPT.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
microphone's
you
been
said-
around for like 12 years.
You said prompt based, so I'm going. Oh,
When I say prompt based, I mean not like you tell it what to do and it does it on its own. It's like there are little cells that you can type in values like, I want my cabinet to be 32 inches wide by 34 and a half inches tall by 24 inches deep.
Yeah.
gotcha.
And then it'll
Yeah.
build
You're doing
that cabinet in
some shit.
3D. That will translate into each individual parts. Those each individual parts will get broken out,
so you don't have
nested
to
on a CNC, optimized.
So you don't have to
drilled,
sit there
cut.
and click to make the cabinet. You go, this is what the cabinet, the size is, and it pops it up, and then you modify it from there.
And
I
then the
assume?
programming takes care
Yeah,
of the
you have
rest.
to
Sick,
put in your
sick,
room
okay.
dimensions and stuff too.
So the electrical. So wait, how is that electrical? That's sounds like software.
Well,
do you
yeah,
have
it is
degree?
software.
Do you have
Are
degree
you
electrical?
running-
My
Are you running the IT? Managing the network?
no.
Oh,
No.
Why?
I don't know. It pisses me off sometimes, Lane. That's a whole nother fucking.
Yeah, easy,
Sorry.
man.
Well,
Jeez. Wait,
Trust me.
Who is?
You're right. You're right.
Wait,
You're
so-
right. It
so-
is something that irks me. But
So
I
is
don't.
your degree in electrical engineering then?
Yes.
Okay. I never really asked you about that college stuff because I assume at some point it'll come up. But I was very confused about that. That makes sense. That
My
if you have a
degree-
degree in electrical engineering and you're working as a software guy,
I worked.
that's
Yeah.
what
So I went
the
to
connection I was
UNO.
looking for.
I went to
Thank you.
UNO, and UNO's curriculum is very computer engineer, electronics engineer based. So a lot of that was it was a lot of programming. I took a lot of programming classes. I took C programming, assembly programming, Java programming. We built our own circuit boards. Like it was all part of the whole curriculum there. The only electrical portion is that is in your junior senior year when you start actually concentrating. And then I took a concentration in
okay.
power, but I literally only used it for 2 years in my actual career after the fact of college. Everywhere else, I worked for UP for a few years, and I was an intern there for almost 2 years, and I helped with their research and development department.
So you did drive a locomotive. Okay.
I did do locomotive stuff. Yeah,
Nice.
wow.
yeah.
That is true.
My dad retired after 40 years at UP, so that I was raised with Union Pacific stuff. So
Yeah. I worked there for like
soon
I
as you
said,
say
an intern there
UP.
for almost 2 years. It was awesome. It was an awesome experience. They have fucking
I've heard all the way good and all the way bad because people that get laid off obviously
that's
get
that's why
yeah.
I didn't accept the job. They offered me a job after high school, after college.
Wait, so I thought you said you worked at UP for 2 years.
I was an intern 2 years.
So you intern for 2 years. Okay, I just heard the 2 years.
intern.
Paid intern, yeah, paid intern.
That's nice. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, they offered me a full-time position, but I kind of seen the downfall of the company with the leadership, and they were kind of they were moving away from technology and more towards their original thing, which was like moving cargo, right? They stopped, they had a whole bunch of cool little projects, remote control locomotives to
I'm
the
curious 'cause
PTC system to
because I have a coin. Let's call it a
didn't want
coin.
to do a monorail.
Kind of, but I'm
Monorail.
gonna start singing it. I have a buddy, acquaintance, whatever. He went straight from UNO to Union Pacific in on I don't know what the fuck, computer science of some kind, some sort of computer shit. I don't know what he does. He's never really told me because I don't know what the fuck.
Need to know basis.
I don't know. Well, I mean, just computer shit. And in 2016, I was going to go back to school for cybersecurity, and I found out that it sucked. And so I didn't. But I talked to him a bunch and get more information on this computer science degree and what he does at UP, and he still couldn't tell me what the fuck he did at UP. But he got hired out of college in 2010 at like 50 a year, going, oh, I fucked up. I should have just done that. And he's still there.
yeah. I got buddies that are still there.
So, I mean,
Yeah, but it might be an NDA. That's why if he's you have to,
oh,
you
yeah.
have
Well,
to sign some
whatever. But
NDAs.
the fact that he got hired out of college at
So-
UP at a high salary at the time,
yeah.
and he's still there. And my dad
They offered
has
me-
all that retirement for them. So I'm like, what happens with the UP layoff shit?
Yeah, they offered me
You
a
know?
lot of money to
But-
come there.
Yeah, but he's still there. He's still there. And you're doing computer shit.
Yeah, I I didn't want to do what they were
So
going to have me do.
do you miss or are you losing some of your skills in electrical engineering?
Is it true if you
Yeah, a
don't
little bit.
use it, you lose it?
Yeah.
It's-
Can you think you could program a system? Right
Yeah.
now?
What,
Program
for
me
like
something.
CCS?
Yeah.
I got nipples. Can you program me?
Yeah.
You think so still?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like riding a bike.
It would take me a couple days to get back in the saddle, but like it's just like
How much you paying? That's what really matters.
Yeah.
Why?
Probably
Yeah.
not enough.
Yeah, what's-
I don't
what's-
know.
what's
I'm
the
not
cost?
up for you. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, say it,
We
man.
have 4 field engineers.
I
now,
know, dude. It's
so,
crazy over there.
Yeah. Things going on constantly.
Where? What?
His
At your
job.
place? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you have so many field engineers?
Because there's so many fucking jobs.
They're just blowing up over there, dude. It
Yeah.
was so slow when I worked there.
You got hired in a little downtime.
Yeah.
But Sturts just did everything.
What? Why? The offices are dead. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Dude, there's so much new construction going on.
That
around
was
the
my
hall.
concern too,
Everyone
like the work
wants
from
AV.
home shift and like, you know, moving away from offices and stuff like that, but they're really trying
No,
to crack
man,
down on
they're-
bringing people back.
Yeah,
Ugh.
they want
Yeah.
people back in the offices.
Yeah, they're
like
forcing it.
if they hire new, you're not working from home. Only people like are grandfathered in or working from home.
Well,
Same
your
with- that's
business.
with
Sure.
Derek.
I'm just thinking in general, like
They want Derek in the office, but he's like, no, I can do my job from here. I'm fine. And he's got
At your job?
seniority. No, I'm talking about our buddy Derek.
yeah, Derek, the
Oh.
third man.
I think it's bullshit. I think you're more productive. I mean,
Oh,
you,
yeah, it's
you
so
work
fucking
work
stupid.
harder. You end up working longer actually being at home because you don't have the travel back
Yeah.
and forth. It's honestly
factor.
it's more of like a work life balance that you have an issue with when you start working from home because it's just so easy to do it.
Do laundry while you're also working.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah, you end up. Yeah, I hear people that have like a trouble like with the balance of that.
I would think
Yeah.
just like leaving your house would kind of suck. You like never go out. You don't even like interact with people.
Yeah.
Sometimes I always get that wondering like when we go show up at Derek's
Yeah,
place.
but think about
like,
how much time we
oh,
waste.
He
At,
hasn't even interacted with anyone today.
Dude,
think about how much time you waste at work bullshitting.
Yeah, but yeah.
So much.
So much.
Yeah. People are
Yeah.
constantly in the office just talking. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm working.
That's
But-
that. Of course, I've never worked in an office. I've only ever worked in the doing AV shit. Until it's not have my own business. It's like I don't interact with anybody. It's just me.
Though, most of the time, we're not just working. We're bullshitting. People are just any job you bullshit.
Well, sure, but I guess I'm thinking of JNS. Well, corp, not specifically that, but just production where you're bullshitting, but you're also working. So it's like I don't understand the productivity thing because you're still working, but you're talking because you've done this thing 1,000 fucking times, and you just shout
Some
to your
people
friend about
can't
that.
work and talk. They have to stop.
Very true.
working,
Very
you
true.
know?
Very true.
I agree. You can do both, but most people won't. They'll stop to tell you
I
a
was-
story, and you're like, "What the fuck? I'm working."
You
you're not.
can tell that story while tying drape. Like you don't need to look at me and not move.
watch me.
Fuck.
Working. Watch
Yeah,
me working.
my
while
dad
you
had
talk.
that when I was growing up. My dad really rammed that thought into me. It's like, can you talk and work at the same time? No, then don't talk.
No.
Because I would sit there and just. One time, I was playing Legos. I was just I'm trying to do. My dad's wanting me to do something.
You just want to talk.
Yeah, that's why I learned that. So that's when I moved into production. It really nailed
Yeah, I
home that
suppose
like
it's
you can
upbringing.
talk. Hey, you can have a full in-depth conversation across a ballroom as long as you're working. You just shout at each other. Kay and I have had the most deep conversations while he's in a goddamn lift 30 feet above me.
Sure, I believe it.
So anyway, real quick, back to you mentioned. So you said Teddy wants a dirt bike.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I mean he's
You all right?
so we got these.
I didn't realize what time it was.
Oh, you cutting us off?
No, I'm not gonna. I got pee though.
I'm just checking. You can come this way. Oh no, you can't. Do a
I
flip.
gotta go up.
Flip. Dude, he's not gonna do it. Oh, pussy.
Sciatica!
My sciatica.
Backflips cure sciatica.
Couldn't even overhand that one to you.
Those slow pitch softball bitch.
Yeah. So Teddy sees these little mini bikes going up and down the street all the time.
I don't know what it. Gavish. No. Oh, by the way, my dog's name is Gavin. It's a man's name.
Is it a man dog?
Yeah, he's a boy. He's super gay too.
Are you so gay?
Oh, he just licks
Are
the
you
shit
so
out of you.
fucking gay?
He'll lick you so hard. No, it's just he has like a weird, like compulsive, like dog thing. The dog focus. He'll start licking me like at night, and I have to go, hey, and slap like do that like head like get out of here, because like I've watched him do it like in the daytime, and his eyes literally glaze over, and this foamy licks. He's licking my knee or some shit. I go, dude, chill. And I have to physically like push him or slap him around, like, hey, man. Anyway, so that's Gavin Teddy. It's a man's name. I didn't name him.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you knew the name of the dog. And Dolly is the small dog named after Dolly Parton because my dog has huge tits.
Dolly's pretty badass.
Yeah, she's the best dog. She pisses in the house, but she's still a good dog.
Oh, fuck.
So the dirt bike thing.
Yeah, he sees these little mini bikes going up and down the road all the time. And so he has his bike that I got him that he just started riding. And, you know, he sees me on my bike. It's electric, right? So his
Boogie, woogie, oogie, oogie. It's electric.
Oh,
Boogie,
boogie,
oogie, oogie. I was
oogie.
like, I can't not do that. If I hear that someone say it's electric, I physically have to do that. Autism!
Yeah, so the bike's electric. And so his mom was taking him up to the parking lot near us. And it's a gravel road. And he was like, oh, Mom, I can't get through this road very easy. And
Give me your shit.
okay. And he goes,
Aw.
and he says, Mom, what's going on? And she says, well, you know, how come Dad can get through this road easy? And she goes, well, Dad's bike it has a motor. And so Teddy goes, oh, well, I need a motor.
Yeah!
and now I'm over here going, fuck, am I gonna buy my kid a dirt bike?
I'm just
and I see all these
waiting.
fucking Temu ads, those little shit fucking
it
bikes.
Heard you.
I'm curious how long it's going to take for Teddy to be like, you know, to just have that like a motor, pussy. And Dad, you're such a dipshit. I mean, how long is it going to take till it turns into like, oh, yes, sir. You know, like when you're like, yes, sir, Teddy. You know, like 10 years old, it's like, Dad, that's bullshit. I'm just like really calling you out on stuff, being real head of the household.
He tries.
He's like, Dad, it's 9:45.
Yeah.
It's time for your yogurt in bed.
He's gonna be an only
Yes,
child
sir.
too, right?
Yeah, he's an only child. Yeah.
So he's definitely gonna.
I'm
be
an only child.
man of the house.
Good luck, asshole.
Hey, fuck you.
This is what you're gonna get.
So, I got a trash talk topic. Have you guys tried the underwear with the ball pocket?
Got him.
Sheath underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have.
got 'em?
I don't have the
Wearing
equipment for it.
No.
Show me your dick pouch.
I have mine on right now.
It's called. I get them from Duluth.
That's where I bought mine.
and I get the
at.
ball. It's called the
It's just-
BullPen.
It's just like two
Oh,
little
yeah.
flaps.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Oh, dude, it's great.
I
stopped-
haven't had it in like hot season or
It's great.
Yeah.
No, they're
I,
great.
I have a couple pairs of the Duluth ice one, the cool one or whatever.
Yeah,
like
yeah. The Armachillos.
Yes, I bought.
I got
they're like,
those too.
$20 a fucking
They
pop.
don't fucking work.
They were great for me.
For
but
how
I also,
long?
I bought them 100 pounds ago, and I can't wear them anymore. And I miss them so much
Oh.
because they made my balls feel so good. Dude, I'm wearing the Duluth Cool Max jeans. Oh, they're so fucking cool.
know you
It
guys are
just-
so
they're
big
so
on
good.
Duluth.
Duluth is
Dude,
the
Duluth
shit.
is the shit, man.
Yeah,
It's high quality
I went
product,
there
man.
for-
Except for the pile of clothes I've take back because they failed. Like they're like the colored shirts, like the colored shirts,
Flannels?
fade really bad. No, like the polos.
Oh.
I have a bunch of shirts that fade really bad. I have
Did they take them back?
yeah, they have the unlimited return policy.
Yeah, they do.
But the caveat is it
Can I
has
take
to
my
be
underwear
still
back?
yes.
Yeah, you can.
But I have a pile of stuff that like two things they don't carry anymore. I've only seen them one time. They don't carry this product that doesn't work anymore.
Obviously.
And they have refined their fucking product line so good. Their 40 grit. I have so much 40 grit shit because it's so fucking tough.
I have a pair.
Duluth is where it's at.
I have a. So when I was in college, I had my buddy in college. He worked like part time over there. Well, you know how he's going to school.
Sure.
And he weird, but he got me a pair of underwear for my fucking birthday or something.
I'm picturing you handing you a box. First off, I'm not.
He
I'm
did
not gay.
say, "Hey,
I'm
dude,
not, I'm not gay,
no
but you'll
homo,
enjoy this."
no homo, but I got you these fucking underwear. You're gonna love them.
With the pouch?
No, it was before the pouch.
Okay.
I still have the fucking and they are, dude, they're solid.
Do you still have the card with the kiss on it? The outprint of.
Yeah, he put a
Here's
little
some
lipstick on
underwear.
it. He put some lipstick on first and he kissed it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm
the
describing.
crotch?
Yes.
He
Still?
sprayed it with a little
Yes.
fucking cologne.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Or is
describing
it
right
on
now.
a butt
Yeah.
cheek
Do you
or
keep
is it
that
on
in
the
the shoebox
crotch?
under your bed?
Yeah,
on
it's
your side of the bed.
Yeah, it's a memento for me. Yeah.
Do you have all
So what you're saying is Duluth's pretty amazing.
Duluth.
Dude, Duluth's
fucking-
the shit. I'll go gay for Duluth.
Dude,
That's what just happened.
Yeah,
I will
that's what
sit
it
here.
sounded like
I will
what
sit here and
happened.
fucking cape for Duluth because it's a solid product.
I didn't
man.
know who else made them,
There you go, Duluth. Sponsor this podcast.
but when I bought the pair, I was like, wow, this is a game changer.
I,
These are pretty amazing.
I
Dude,
have,
it is.
I have half a dozen Duluth flannels. All my jeans are Duluth.
I challenge
I
anybody.
got a Duluth sitting right there. I got 3 more.
But
I'm sorry. I just have so much
expensive
Duluth.
as fuck.
No,
It is, but it's quality fucking. It's a
not-
quality fucking product.
First off, it's
Is it
not
worth the membership?
that
I don't think so.
membership. That's REI. You're thinking of REI. There's no membership at
Oh, I
Duluth.
thought
You
they
just go to
asked me
Duluth.
if I had
Maybe
a
they do.
membership.
They might have a rewards program,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But
You get them
every
on the
fucking
sales though.
everybody.
You go in there when they have the sales, and you can get like the buy one get one for like $10 or something like that, or whatever. Or you get the BOGOs, dude. That's the fucking
Yeah,
deal because you're paying $30 for a
They
pair of
had a
underwear.
lot more stuff
And
in
that's
there than
the-
I was expecting.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
you
I'm-
have them, dude. They last 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of, I didn't want
I need
to.
a new jacket. Is it worth going there?
I might go get more.
I bought an
Oh,
outdoor
dude.
shirt from them, and I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use
Yeah,
it for
any-
fishing.
any
It's lightweight.
jackets?
It's lightweight. It's got like the breathing under
Oh,
the armpits,
sure,
dude. It's
yeah.
fucking legit.
Oh yeah,
No
those are.
hood?
Oh, is
No
it the?
hood.
No hood?
Oh, the oh yeah, the fishing, the
outdoor
fishing
ones,
They
ones.
have, they do have like summer outfits.
They do.
I
it.
wanted
I
to-
just went in there in fall.
I wanted to get that for my bin cleaning business because I'm out in the heat.
Yeah, dude, and protect yourself from the UV rays.
But it's
Yeah.
they're really expensive, and I would get it full of garbage and dookie water, and it wasn't long enough to hide my gun, and it's like
That's
know
where
what?
that's where Sierra Train Post comes from.
So that's
Over there.
why I have red cap now. But yeah, whatever.
Sierra Train Post has just as good stuff like that though. Just a
But
lot cheaper.
Duluth is its own brand. That's what
No, I
makes it
get
so special. It's its
it's
own
definitely
thing.
a difference, but
Because you can
Just some
buy
cheap-
Columbia.
some cheap work shirts.
Because you
Sierra
can
Train
buy
Post would have
Columbia
it.
products in most major retailers, and there's their Columbia store, but like you cannot buy Duluth anywhere except Duluth.
I get it.
So they have a very tight. But the problem is like they're over COVID. They had a really bad quality problem where I'd buy these jeans are one size, but their ballroom jeans are like 4 sizes bigger. They're not made by the same place. So I'm like. And at some point, their quality over COVID was really bad, but now it's back and it's fucking fantastic.
Everything went down.
I will talk about
during
Duluth all fucking day, but
I know,
But
and
so-
we're coming up on 3 hours here, John.
Hey,
This is
man,
usually a
I don't have to
no-no
drive.
for you.
Yeah.
he usually ends at 8 o'clock. We're fucking done.
Do you ever
It's
have like a
over.
fucking 3-hour
'cause I-
episode?
every once in a while- we did that
Usually with guests.
The 100th
Do you ever
episode
cut
was
'em down?
4 hours long.
Sometimes I've cut in half, but
Yeah, just get rid of some get rid of the.
Then there was the
No,
100th
just
episode that
gotta let
was
it go.
what 4 hours long, and it was at half
200 one. Are you talking about?
the
Or
100 100 with Dan's whole fucking extended
Yeah,
family.
yeah, we'd already gone for like 2 hours, and then like some other people showed up, and we just kind of kept going.
That was a disaster.
yeah.
And then it's like loaded up there.
And you could,
4-hour
well, there's
episode.
8
It was-
people in the
Yeah,
room.
it was, and
It was
people
insane.
kept cycling through. At some point, I was out playing beanbags for like an hour. I mean, it was just like it was fun. It was fun as shit.
We had a
but
girl
it was
fight,
trash.
though, on
you know.
another one. This was early.
Yeah, I wasn't there for the girl fight
Yeah,
one.
we brought 2 different girls on that had never met before, and,
that-
they did not like.
And
each
that started
other.
that policy of the no girls policy.
Yeah, no, not no,
No,
girls.
no,
No, 2
No,
girls.
no girls.
No girls.
Yeah, this is no girls club. We only have one girl.
All right, I gotta go, guys.
Well, prove it.
Show me your vagina.
Show me your genitals.
Genitals. Show me your genitals.
I can't show you that. You're not a priest.
priest. Why? Because he's gonna kiss it.
Yeah.
So priests do.
Priests kiss
Isn't that
penises.
rabbis?
No,
No.
that.
Or
Okay.
is it Dalai Lama?
No. Okay. You were gonna say words.
When the Jewish priest cuts the little baby's
No,
penis,
but
they
the
kiss it.
2 girls have.
They fucking kiss it?
No, they suck the blood till it stops bleeding.
No.
Yes, they do.
Yes,
No.
they 100%
Yes,
do.
they do.
There was a rash of babies with herpes
Yeah.
because these rabbis had herpes and they would do the tradition. God, it's so fucking
Why
weird.
is that fucking so
So fucking weird.
People are
fucking weird?
Religion's weird, man.
But but if they don't suck the blood out and close the wound or stop the blooding, there is a risk of infection. That is a real thing, which is hilarious because the whole reason you cut the
do you have
foreskin
to-
off is to avoid infection.
Yeah, why do you have to suck it out with your mouth?
But instead,
though?
because back in the Pharaoh
Sure,
time,
sure.
they didn't
Pharaoh?
have vacuums.
Nah, pass.
Hard pass.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
You don't want your dick chopped and sucked by a rabbi.
I wouldn't even have my kid have that done.
That doesn't That's not a regression. That's the next worst thing. I wouldn't even, as if it were
Well,
expected.
you're the parent taking your kid to a
about
fucking
this?
guy who's going to snip his dick and then suck it.
Would you let your
Yeah, well, modern
would
day
you let-
circumcisions obviously aren't.
Would you let your dog's dick get snipped and sucked?
I wouldn't suck
What?
my dog's dick again.
What?
Thank you. No, dogs are circumcised. They're neutered. They cut the nerds off.
Well, would you let them suck their ball?
I would
spot
not. I don't have Jewish dogs.
that you know of.
I have Gentile puppies. All right.
Fucking weird, man.
Yeah, dude, this is weird.
We are weird. Anyway, any more trash talk?
I don't know. I mean,
You get more vodka to drink?
yeah.
I'm out of beer.
Yeah. Why?
I thought I had more.
You dumb-
I didn't know
You
we were
should
going
have
to go
told me.
for 3 hours.
I would have fucking brought some.
Well, you also said you were going to bring limes and didn't.
I fucking texted you.
Boo.
I'm out of limes.
And then you were at the door.
Dude, because I was riding my bike. I wasn't gonna go up to the fucking grocery store. I didn't have time. I would have been late.
Well, isn't Tobacco Hut just right there?
They don't fucking
No
sell
limes.
limes.
You fucking asshole. They sell tobacco, not limes.
There's also a...
I was gonna go to Tobacco Hut and pick up some. I was gonna go to the Quick Shop and pick up some.
Yeah, they had limes there.
No, not fucking limes. But just
Booze.
booze. I was gonna pick up like a 6-pack or something.
Okay, well, next time, right?
Yeah.
Well, we got next week.
Derek's back next week, I thought.
No, he's back. Yeah, no, he's gone 2 weeks.
Oh, wait. No, he's not. He's back, I thought. He said he comes back on Tuesday.
Well, thanks for having me on, guys.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
he's
thanks for
missing
coming on.
D&D for 2 weeks. So
That could be.
No, he is.
And I know
That's why I was-
I got like 1,000 more fucking stories I can tell you
after
guys.
this.
Fuck yeah.
I got to miss the week after that.
Huh?
I got to miss the week after that next week.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what
I
are you
got a
doing?
date night.
Fuck you.
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It's her birthday.
Ah, shit.
Fuck.
Why didn't you say, you prick?
Now we are the assholes.
Fuck
yeah,
you, Lane.
Exactly.
Fuck you, Lane.
No.
It's my turn.
Fuck
This
you,
is our
John.
time now. Fuck you, Lane.
I can just turn you down.
Fuck you, Lane. No, tell him to fuck himself.
Fuck
you,
yourself,
John.
Lane.